Let's get down to brass tacks. Okay, guys, that time has come, and I got my horror sister up here with me, Gory B. Are you ready for this, girl?
I don't know. I'm so excited.
Man, I don't even know what to say. I just got a text from Fate, and he's like, "Yes, yes." I've been trying to get in touch with Jake. He might be. Look, man, I just got up not too long ago.
I got up like 2 minutes ago. I'm still drinking the coffee.
There you go. Oh my gosh. For all you guys that are here and people that'll be jumping in, welcome, welcome. Horror Queen, thank you so much for the support. And we see the rest of you guys here. We got the usual suspects. We got Jerry. We got Jason. Sarah's at work right now, but this is more important. That's what I'm talking about. I'm in the same boat. Hey, Eric's in the house. What is going on, Eric? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Very cool to have you here. We got Julie, Kelly, the moment we've all been waiting for. That is right. Kyle, what is up? Everyone's jumping in. Please hit the like button. It helps to support this channel. We cover a lot of Scream, and we really appreciate the support. And like Gory B said backstage, we just put this together in a matter of minutes. A special shout out to our brother Steven, who I know right now he'd be live and I'd be with him. He would have texted me. We would have been, so excited together. And seriously, guys, we appreciate all the support. And yeah. I know, Oliver. I know. I can't help it though, man. I can't help it. All right, guys, get yourselves queued up. I have not seen this yet, and I'm really excited to.
Are we gonna synchronize it?
Well, I'm gonna play it on the screen. I'm gonna play it on the screen.
We can do that?
Look, man, I'm gonna try it. I mean, they might take it down. I don't know. I just want to see the trailer and talk
I'm
to
so
people.
excited.
Like they might take it down. I don't know. Put it this way. We did this, for the Scream 6 trailer. Not only did we watch it, but we also talked about it. We were like, I think we played it twice, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, guys, this is it. Everybody at home or wherever you're at work, get yourselves queued up. I'm going to do a countdown, and then I'm going to play it, okay, on screen. If we get taken down, forgive us. I'll be talking about this. We're supposed to be streaming tonight. Obviously, we'll be talking about it and so forth. Okay, guys, here we go. I'm going to give the countdown. You ready, Gory?
I'm so ready. I am beyond ready.
Okay. Hold on. Let me just, I'm sorry.
I just want to like scream or something because I'm so excited. I got to get it out.
I know. All right. Let's get, people are jumping
Get it up.
I know. Yes, exactly. That's what he would have said. He would have said, get it up.
That's what he would have said.
Exactly. All right, guys, let's get ready to do this. The countdown is here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
This is it.
Can't believe we're staying at the Psycho Killer B&B.
Oh, that's so cool. It's a motion detector.
Oh my God. They're in the house.
Yes. Oh,
baby, they ain't gonna hold you. Oh, there's a body marking on the floor. You see that?
Yeah.
From where Billy was.
Did you miss me? Nice little town you found. You and your pretty daughter. Reminds me of where we grew up.
Looks like Halloween.
Well, you sure know a lot about me for another asshole hiding behind a voice changer.
Oh, I'm not hiding, Sydney.
Oh.
Not this time.
Panic room?
out through the wall.
Oh.
Oh, baby, don't do that. Oh, no.
Oh.
No.
I want to be a fighter like you. If you hurt her,
I'm not going to hurt her until you're here to see it.
let's unmask this fucker.
Yeah.
All your friends died for just being near you.
What's that?
Where is my daughter?
Tatum, listen to me.
He's trying to find another way in. We're gonna do this together. You're gonna have to shoot him through the wall. Where? To the right of the door. Shoot him now! Do it now!
Ooh.
Oh, you got it. He's dead. You need to make sure you shoot him in the head.
No.
I'm gonna burn it all down.
Mother!
This is gonna be fun.
You heard him.
My God.
Did you hear him?
Yes. Oh my God. Oh.
I heard him.
Oh.
Okay,
Sorry.
I have words and things, and you. Okay, you go.
Oh, what? Get it up! Oh my God. Okay.
Oh my gosh, our
Hey,
boy
look.
is so excited right now. I just know it.
Oh man, dude, my heart rate. Oh my God.
I
That
got
was-
tears. I'm so excited.
right? My eyes too. Yes. All right, hold on. So guys, everyone's gonna be commenting. We can't get to everyone. We want to, but we can't. I mean, obviously, if you light it up with a super chat, we'll make sure we get to you. But we know a lot of people here on work. Gory, since you're my guest, my lovely sister, you start first. What do you got? How are you
I
feeling?
have a lot. Okay, one, I'm so excited. Just the look of it. I feel Wes Craven, when he did the Scream movies, he made them look like John Hughes movies. They
Yeah.
were not overly dark, and that's what this looks like. It has that vibe of the original Wes film.
Yes.
They were the first two.
Yes.
And I noticed some other things. So it's set in Pine Grove, it looks like. That's what I saw on the front of a shop.
Yep.
Not sure where
Yep.
that is. And it's set in November if the calendar is correct.
Yep.
And it looks like by Sydney's monitor that she works at a coffee shop,
Yes.
which is interesting. I'm
Yes.
surprised she's working with people. And who was the guard that got shot? Because I know her husband's supposed to be in this, and it's the guy who was on Community, right?
Yeah, Joel
was that
McHale.
him?
Joel
Was that Joel
McHale. Yeah.
McHale? I couldn't
Yep.
tell.
Yeah, it looked like him. Yeah,
So-
hey, let me just say something, guys, and I know some people are just jumping in. We're gonna watch it again, okay? We gotta watch it again, and Eric, I see you in there. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Keep going. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was Joel McHale.
No. And then that was definitely Stu at the end.
Yes.
But also, she said, hiding behind a voice changer, and he said, "I'm not hiding." And the fact that it's his house burning,
Right.
who's that more personal to than him? And the body line, the white outline, that's exactly where Billy died. So I'm assuming that's set up for some kind of. They said it was like an Airbnb, which it currently is.
Mhm,
So that
mhm.
makes sense.
Yes.
But even that's very personal. And I don't know if you saw, it's a recent interview with Matthew Lillard, Skeet Ulrich, and Rose McGowan. They were on a panel, and the interviewer asked them, "How do you feel about the coding of Billy and Stu?" And he's like, "No, I'm all about it. There needs to be more love, less hate. We are the first husbands of horror."
Yep.
He's Skeet's nipple. It's so great. But I wonder if that is even a clue to this movie, because they have Billy's body outline there, and it would
Mhm.
be important to Stu. That would hurt Stu.
Yeah. That's true. That is so true. That's a great point. I wasn't even going to go that far. Holy shit. Oh my God. It looks phenomenal.
It looks great.
It looks so great. Listen, this trailer, this is a Sydney movie.
It is a Sydney movie, and we need that.
Yes, we talked about it. We heard everything in the background about it, that she's gonna have like 40 minutes of screen time. It looks like that is absolutely the case. It looks very personal. I'm all for it, because I'm telling you what, and you guys know, people that have been around this community for years, or either with the Lethal Collective, all of us, I have said it so many times. What they did in 5 with Sydney, it was abysmal. You know, I enjoy the movie for what it is, but that was just a glorified cameo. That's what that was.
I mean,
And you could tell right in this trailer, she is front and center, and I'm all here for it, man.
5 just always kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I've talked about this on my channel a lot, and you know, even Steven and I talked about this a lot. Just it felt like it was homaging it, but it wasn't actually a Scream movie. Like, it's a beautiful homage. That's nice, but it could have been a commercial. It didn't feel like an actual movie.
Yeah. No, I mean, I agree. There were some nice notes. It had good moments and all of that, but it just felt like it didn't cross the finish line. Okay.
It didn't.
And that's not a knock against Radio Silence. You know, I think they definitely had respect for Wes.
Yeah, the heart was there.
The heart was there. But this right here, man, holy crap. I mean, seriously, you guys in the chat, let us know what you think. We're going to go through a couple of comments. We can't get to them all. We're going to watch it again, everybody. We know we got to do it. Carrie is here. What's up, Carrie?
Love Carrie.
That's it. There you go.
Well, yeah, I mean, this was originally inspired by him. There was a serial killer, and I don't quote me on what the name of them were, but it was in California where he was in a dingy, tiny little apartment. He was not safe. And they were talking about it on the news, and just that feeling of being home alone, and there's a killer out there. And that was the inspiration for Scream. And I think he's definitely getting into a lot of those feelings people have when they're being stalked, which is really scary. But I also I was reluctant on this daughter thing, especially because she looks nothing like Neve Campbell. It's like, okay, I don't know how do I feel about this? But I love that line she says, where I want to be a fighter like you, because who hasn't said that about Sydney Prescott? Sydney Prescott is the final girl. I don't care who you ask. She is number one with a bullet, and it's because she's a fighter. Yeah. And I think we have all been like, I want to be like Sydney Prescott. So that's like our fan insert character.
Yep. I agree. I absolutely agree. And I think they're gonna lean into that relationship. And I think that it could be very inspirational, especially for the newer Scream fans that, you know, they may not have as strong a connection to Sydney Prescott as we do, who've been around since the beginning. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think and that would make sense that they would really try to do that, to really strengthen that connection, that bridge between the older Scream fans and, of course, the new ones, you know. And as much as I can enjoy 5 and 6, I don't think they were able to build that bridge as well, because there was an imbalance between the new cast and when they would bring back the older cast. You know what I'm saying?
It felt like passing the torch, and I don't really want the torch passed. I would just like you said, a bridge.
Yes.
You know, a relationship. And I think that's what they're doing with this relationship between Sydney and her daughter.
Yeah.
Both are represented, but we're not saying goodbye to one necessarily.
Yeah. Man, oh my gosh. All right. So look, we gotta do this again. I'm real quick. Erica, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate it. The stew train, baby. Absolutely. Stew. I'm geeking out right now. What's up, Jordan? Thank you guys so much, for the support. We appreciate it. And also, Kelly, thank you for your support. We appreciate that as well. Let's get ready to do this again. If you guys want to queue it up with us, definitely get ready, because I just got to take this in, and we did this with the 6 trailer. I think we watched it at least twice, if not 3 times.
I remember we were watching it in slow-mo, but then we got really upset because then we figured out the kill, and they were like, "Why did we do that?"
Yes, right.
We did that. Well, I mean, I remember doing that with 5. I'm thinking of 5.
5. Yep.
Because 5. I remember Steven and I were like, "Oh wait, did we just see a kill? Damn it!"
Right.
We didn't want to see that much.
Yes, exactly. It's so crazy. All right, let's get ready to do this thing. I'm all excited.
Are we gonna pause it as we go?
Do you want to? All right. How about this? How about we watch it one more time and then we'll pause?
Okay.
What do you think? You got time to do that?
I've got time. I've got all morning.
Okay. All right. Let's watch it one more
That
time.
house
Then
is gorgeous.
isn't it? Look at it, guys.
I want to stay there so bad.
Yes, this is what it's all about, guys. Come on, let's go. Let us look, guys. Hit the like button, please. Julie or Sarah or anyone, please let us know how that's going. Keep an update in the chat. Okay.
Everyone's like, it's so early. I don't even normally wake up this early. I think
Well,
it's like
dude,
my scream senses were tingling.
right? Well, dude, I'm supposed to be working, okay? Because I've got a lot to do today. Because I'm doing double duty tonight. I'm gonna have to change the stream for tonight. I gotta call Jake. It's gonna be crazy, man. All right, so and guys, and by the way, I'm saying that right now tonight on Killzone, Jake and we're gonna obviously reswitch everything that we were gonna do. We knew we might have to do that, so just get yourselves ready. Julie says we got 35 likes. Guys, hit the like button, please.
I did.
Please. Well, not you. I'm talking about.
Of course I do. You're my horror brother. I gotta support you.
Corey's like, I already did.
Corey,
Guys,
specifically you hit the like button. I
right?
see you.
I love it. Julie, please keep track of that. I mean, seriously, guys, let's hit the like button. Let's make this happen. Okay, we're going to get ready to start this. I'm doing the countdown. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
This is it.
Can't believe we're staying at the Psycho Killer B&B.
Oh, look at him lying on it. Exactly. And the headshot, you can see it. So it's
Oh,
definitely
that's so cool.
That's right.
It's a motion detector.
Stab.
Yeah, I'll just stab him. That's what it was. There we go. Yeah. Hey, there's 2 body ones.
Yes. Yep, 2.
So that's the rug. Is that you?
Hello?
Hello.
Do you think the other one's supposed to be Stu?
Did you miss
I think
me?
so.
Nice little town.
Which, if they're going to reveal that he's still alive,
You
that
and your
makes sense.
pretty daughter reminds me of where we grew up.
Where we grew
Well,
up.
you sure know a
Yeah.
lot about me for
And she's
another
got a lot of
asshole
posters
hiding
up. I
behind a
wonder if
voice
she's a
changer.
horror fan.
Oh, I'm not hiding, Sydney. Not this time.
That's a little nod to Scream 5.
Yes. Oh yeah, you did a Michael. That was a Michael.
Ah, we love it. We love it. This part scares the shit out of me because this actually happened to me as a kid.
Oh no.
Not in a wall, but in a wardrobe. I got
Oh,
locked
no.
in and my dad he told me to push my phone back. He cut through it with a hat.
I want to be a fighter like you. If you hurt her,
I'm not going to hurt her until you're here to see it.
let's unmask this fucker.
Did you see who got out of the car?
Friends died.
No.
It's
Just
Mason
being
Gooding.
near you.
Yeah.
Does she work for him or did she bring him?
Thanks, girl.
You can listen to me. He's trying to find another way in. We're gonna do this together. You're gonna have to shoot him through the wall. Where? To the right of the door. Shoot him now! Do it now!
Oh.
Oh, you got it. He's dead. You need to
No,
make
no,
sure
no,
you
no.
shoot him in the head.
In the head.
I'm
The
gonna
girl with the
burn it all
buns. She was
down.
in what was it?
There he
That
is.
Marvel movie.
Oh my sweet God. This is gonna be fun. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. So the
Oh.
end of February.
Oh my God. Woo! All right. Let's go, guys. 42 likes. Let's go. Oh crap. I just got a message here. Okay, hold on.
Oh no. Is it from work?
No.
Colin Scream. I think that's a thing.
Hey,
I'm sorry,
look.
did you know the Scream trailer's on? I can't be expected to work. That's
You're
pretty
right.
unusual.
Oh my God. Oh man, Carrie. Yeah, the bulletproof vest. That's right.
Yes,
That's right. Oh my gosh.
that's a
about
good catch,
17.
Carrie.
Yes, exactly. The town we grew up in.
The town
we grew up
So they're
in. I
not
mean,
there, but it does look like it. Actually, I thought it gave me Haddonfield vibes, but
didn't it? Yeah. Whoo. Okay. All right. Guys, this is crazy. Wow. It looks great. I like the vibe of it. You know what I also like? We're gonna go through it in slow-mo, guys. So we're gonna break it down a little bit and have some fun. I know it's early for people. Some people are at work. I'm supposed to be at work, but you know what I also like about it is that it feels like they're really gonna try to get the horror factor back. You
And
know, the
without
scare
going
factor.
over the top.
Right. Right.
I don't know if we
Right.
need him going around with a gun or anything. I think that might be going a little too far. Like in the last one, Scream 6. I did like Scream 6 a lot.
Yeah, I had
But
fun with it.
I think this is going back to like I think the being alone and being stalked, being trapped, those are the things that really get under your skin.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think that it really has that type of a vibe where they're really trying to get the scare back into things, you know what I mean? But in very creative ways, you know, like that what would you call that? That's kind of like a crawl space, you know. That is scary stuff, man. I mean, for
Yeah,
multiple
being in the
reasons.
wall.
Yeah, being in the wall, not knowing where Ghostface is, but also claustrophobia, baby. I'm claustrophobic.
Yes. Well, I'm claustrophobic because I told you that I got locked in a wardrobe and I was there
Yes,
for almost 24 hours. And
that's right.
that knife in the thing, like that was just, oh my gosh, that's really scary.
Yeah, absolutely. And guys, you know, yeah, just make sure that we're all just trying to be respectful of each other. We're all excited. And if you like the trailer, that's great. If you don't, that's fine. You can voice your opinion and that's fine. And once you do, that's cool.
So
Julie and Sarah and whoever else is here, Erica, you know, just keep eyes open. And we might have someone else jumping on the panel. I've got my messages are blowing up. So let's just see what happens. We're gonna break it down. We're gonna go bit by bit and have some fun with that because there was a lot of great stuff in it that I saw. Okay, there was a lot of great stuff I saw. Anything else that you want to throw in there, sis, before we break it down?
he said not this time because she said not hiding this time. So it makes me wonder if the person she's talking to is not necessarily Stu, but somebody working for him. Like he's not hiding. Like he has
Yes.
maybe ghost faces. So when he's
Yeah.
revealed, it's not necessarily behind a mask. He's just going to show up.
Yes.
Like
Yes. Yes.
he's organized maybe more than one ghost face in the town. And
Yeah.
how
I
much
mean,
are you going to bet one of them is that daughter of hers friends?
oh, dude, yeah. I mean, there's some great possibilities because that opens up everything. You know, it's not just about Sydney, although the movie's focused on her. But you're right. You know, you've got these friends, and I also one other thing I like about the trailer before we break it down a bit more is that I also like the fact that they didn't give away a lot. You know, and we talked
No.
about that possibility, like with 5 especially, and even 6 to a degree. Like with this. I mean, obviously, when we break it down, we'll absorb things slower, but it looked like we got a sense, but we didn't go into anything too deep. We didn't get any of the reveals of any past people specifically. I mean, we had heard some voices, and I know that, but what I'm saying is that I think the trailer did a good job of like, bam, giving you that trailer without giving away everything and deaths like Scream 5 did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And they've got some notable names in there, which makes me wonder, like, Celeste O'Connor was in Madam Web, so that's a definite suspect. Anna
Yeah,
Camp,
yeah,
um, that's somebody people recognize. So those are ones that I'm like, okay, I'm watching you. Mark
right?
Consuelos, remember he was a big deal with All My Children back in the day.
That's right. And obviously, you know, being super husband. Listen, okay, guys, now we're gonna go through bit by bit and kind
I
of
didn't
take our
see
time.
McKenna Grace even like they're hiding some stuff.
Well, here's the thing, man. I think they've been hiding a lot of good stuff. And I'm happy about that.
I
You
mean, what
know,
are we actually seeing here? We're seeing a lot of what's probably the end chase. We're seeing the opening
maybe.
scene here. I think this is
Yeah.
obviously going to be the opening of the movie, this part where they're at the B&B because we don't know these kids and they're going to get killed.
Yeah, I
And a
think
little
so.
bit of a Joel McHale scene
Yeah,
and a
we saw
little bit of
Joel.
the intro where they're contacting Sydney. But I think there's a big bulk of maybe the second act. We're not seeing it all. And a little bit of Gail and Chad.
Yes, we saw Chad. Yep.
But no
And
Mindy.
Mindy. And Mindy.
Oh, you saw Mindy?
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I think I saw them at like a bar or
It
something.
was
I don't know. Let's
so
go through
quick.
it.
And Gail. Real quick, Jerry, thank you so much for the gifted membership. We appreciate you so much, brother. Thank you for being here. This is obviously a special moment. Nick, you're so right. This one is for our brother. Like I said, he would have called me. He would have been the first one to call me, and I would either be on the panel with him on his channel, or we would have been here, just like we did for Scream 5. We had a blast. I think we went for about 2 hours breaking it down and having so much fun. So definitely, I'm thinking a lot about my brother. I really am.
Me too.
Exactly. You too. Everyone is, and that's how special he was. You know what I'm saying? So as always, guys, and I know I hadn't said this in the beginning, but literally in every video and live stream, I have Craven Something Scary's link in there. Go and check out a video. If you're already subscribed, that's great. Watch some videos. Watch some videos, guys. My man put so much great content on his channel, and
I'm gonna add his
channel
too. I'm still a membership of his channel as long as they'll allow me, just to support his family.
That's right.
And forever, because when he passed away, he was a member of my channel, but he's got a lifetime membership.
That's right, man.
I'll always keep him on there to honor him.
That's right. And tonight we were already planning to be on Double Duty Killzone, and then Halloween Fest 4, which Steven and I talked about doing it. We planned it for months. We had last night as our opener, and tonight is the finale. So we're definitely going to have a lot to say, and it's going to be so much fun. But real quick, before we go scene by scene or bit by bit, however much I can pause it, let's bring on someone else onto the panel. And look, it's been a while since he's been here, but we absolutely love him. He's a huge part of the community. It's our good brother Eric, also known as and I say the Bearded Entertainment.
I haven't talked to Eric in forever.
What's
the stew trial, my friend? Remember that?
Oh, I remember the stew trial. I remember a lot of
the beard is looking great, my friend.
It is.
Why, thank you. Thank you. I actually just trimmed it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I just listened to y'all talk about Steven, and get me here. But
yeah, man.
Yeah, he would. Y'all are absolutely right. He would have loved this. Like him hearing Stu's voice at the end would have been the look on his face, man. I can only imagine how the excitement and just pure joy. And that was kind of all Steven was just pure joy, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, like I said, he would have been.
Talking Star Wars said is McKenna Stu's kid. I hadn't thought about him even having kids.
Hey, man, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Let's get the likes up, guys. Julie, thank you for keeping track of that. Please continue to. All right, so Eric, we obviously have watched it twice.
I watched it much more than that.
I believe you, bro. Hey, listen, let me just say something too. When I saw it come out. I think I was 4 minutes behind when it dropped, and as soon as I saw that, I had to make a decision because I'm supposed to be working right now. I'm just putting myself out there, and I was like, man, I could either talk about it tonight with Jake, or either I can do it now. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm taking an early lunch. I said, let's talk about it live. I didn't have anything ready. I thought it was going to come out in the afternoon.
So did I.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to premiere. I didn't know it was coming like directly to YouTube. I thought what was going to happen is it was going to premiere in front of a movie because Thursday night's the night, new releases at the theater. I thought it was going to be in the theaters.
This
I
is
was
smart,
literally
though.
like checking my the Cinemark app, like what movie do I need to see so I can see this trailer.
Yeah,
this is smart though because all those sleuths are online. Also, I didn't realize I was the one who received the NIGHTWATCH gift zone membership from Jerry. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Woohoo, nice. Jerry, thank you. We appreciate all the support, and you guys rock. Eric, we're planning to kind of just go through it bit by bit. So I know you've seen it more than any other person in the face of the world. So
also, so everyone knows that Steven released the videos with all like the set footage and everything.
Yep.
He asked if I wanted credit for that, and I said no at the time. I was actually the one who got all that. So like I've been to almost every location in here, and I can tell you specifics about each one.
Yep.
Oh wow, we've got the inside track here.
It was So I'm just like, I was in the chat, like, I got to talk to somebody about this. As soon as I, watch it, I know where that's at. I know where that attack is coming from. When I went, because I ate in the bar where you see Chad and Mindy. I ate.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
There's a setup in there that is perfect for a Ghostface chase. The way the bar, because the bar is separated from the restaurant area.
Yeah.
By a wall that has windows all the way down. So like you could be chasing someone on the other side of the wall, but as soon as you dip down below that window line, they can't see you anymore. So you got to decide which exit you want to try to get out. And right at the end of that is the kitchen where Ghostface is attacking. I think it was Mindy that's getting attacked in that kitchen.
I think so. Yep. That's what it looked like. Well, we hopefully will be able to find out right now, because I'm going to try to pause different moments here. Okay. So let's just start off here. You know, we're starting off in the beginning. And if for some reason something wacky happens on the screen, guys, let me know, because I'm toggling multiple screens to do it. All right. So we've got this beginning, and I'm just going to kind of move forward here a little bit. They're doing this Airbnb thing going on, Eric, and Gory and I, we had noticed that they had inside of the house. Look at that, guys.
Yeah. So there's definitely Billy there at the bottom of the stairs. That is where Billy died. But the other one, I think, is that Stu?
Well, keep in mind, we also saw them get killed in Scream 5 in that
5.
house.
Yeah, that's so right. Who's that?
Would it be Richie? Because Richie was right as he came down the stairs.
He does have a knife in his hand, doesn't he? So who would have a knife in their hand? Because Stu would not have a knife in his hand.
Right. He didn't have a knife in his hand.
He was died in the other room.
That's right.
That's true. That with the television.
And then Amber died in the kitchen, or right?
Like right outside the kitchen. She was on fire.
It was outside the kitchen because she was running towards them.
So that would have to be Richie, I think, for it to make sense.
So we're thinking Richie was right there with the knife.
Yes.
Yeah, well, because he comes downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, it's like, because he falls down the stairs because Sydney had just shot him inside that room.
That's right. Now, Julie was just saying Amber was running with a knife. Okay.
She did have a knife when she was shot. She was on fire. I'm not sure she made it that far, though.
Right.
Did Richie have a what weapon did Richie have when he died?
Hey,
no,
man.
Richie
rewatch all the movies.
Richie was, I think, choking. Was he?
Sam.
He was on top of her, and then she stabs him with the knife in the throat.
She stabs him
multiple times.
Yeah, I can't remember if he had a knife as well.
I don't think he did at that point.
You know what?
So maybe
while you guys are talking about it, I'm gonna pull it up right here on my own screen. No, that's good.
We're like detective sleuthings, like instead of CSI, it's NGB.
Yeah, I think it would be, it may, like, without going
Julie
back
says
and
no.
Yeah, without going back and watching them, it would make the most sense to me for it to be Richie and Stu.
Okay, now Richie. All right, let me just jump in. Richie, when Sam shot him in the head, Richie was face up.
So he'd be the one over by the stairs, I guess.
I think so, because he was face up. If they're keeping continuity, if this is truly what we think it is, you know, instead of them just putting some markings down for the fun of it, Sam, after she went crazy on him, he hold on, I'm looking at it right now on another screen.
Has to be Billy though, because he gets up and then they shoot him in the head, and you can see it from the doorway.
You can see it from the doorway.
Yeah, but he was also on his back, and it was a little further into the hallway, wasn't it? Like,
no, he's right there by the door at the bottom of the stairs, and he gets up and then he dies on his back.
Yeah, I don't know if they're trying to necessarily, because keep in mind, if it is set up as an Airbnb, then it probably would be the owner, like the new owners of the house, just making it like kind of a gimmick thing. So I don't think they try to do
I think they're gonna be accurate because they know people are gonna go through this scene by scene.
Well, the fans will. Like, we will.
I did an AI just Google, and it says
Amber's with the knife. Well, would you say Gory?
So I just looked it up. Who died in the parlor in Stu's house? And the AI response was Stu Mocker died in the parlor, in the living room area of his own house.
Yeah.
Well, this would be like the entryway.
Yeah.
That's the parlor, isn't it?
The way that Amber was shot, she was running towards them, and when she was shot, she had fallen sideways and she had a knife in her hand. So I think that one with the knife is Amber, if they're being accurate.
Well, and she was running, so she'd fall like that.
Yep.
They might be ignoring the OG and only looking at the cases from 2000, from part 5.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, and keep in mind too. Okay, so I'll say this, Eric, in kind of in line with what you're saying, that it might not be entirely accurate. It could be skewed by the Stab movies.
That's true too.
Because the Stab movies would have recreated it, but they also did things slightly differently.
Yeah, they did. We saw some of the behind the scenes photos of the Stab movie that showed
exactly
that showed Stu, but it wasn't factually correct to what Scream 1 had. So yeah, I think it might be. I don't know. Obviously, it's new owners, because I can't imagine Amber's parents are going to keep the house she was in and then open it Airbnb, I don't know.
Do you think Stu's profiting off back?
Maybe Stu's sister. Like, we know Stu has a sister.
Yeah,
from
Leslie.
part 5. And here's the thing: on first watch, I was so excited to hear Stu's voice. I'm like, it's got to be Stu. And in subsequent watches, I'm like, they're really leaning heavy into it, because he's like, it reminds me of the town where we grew up. I'm not hiding behind a mask or a voice changer this time.
Yeah.
And stuff like it. They're going over the top with the I know you and you know me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, maybe they're wanting everyone to just go full on, well, it's got to be Stu. And from the reactions I'm seeing, that's exactly what people are doing.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: it stands to reason that if Stu grew up there with Sydney, Stu's sister, probably a little younger, but also grew up in the same town with Sydney.
Yeah.
So they're not lying to do that.
Right.
So it could be her, and she's using like AI or something.
Well, let's not forget that Stu's sister's kid was killed in part 5.
That's right.
Yes.
That Vince. So look, here's the thing, and we've talked about this for you guys in the chat. People are still jumping in. Please hit the like button, guys. We appreciate it. This is a lot of fun. Julie, thank you. Keep on it. Thank you so much. So on the Lethal Collective, on Jake's channel, Fate's channel, and here, we've talked about several times of what we think kind of our combined theory is that you could have Leslie Mocker in the forefront. You know what I'm saying? And using Stu as a way to kind of not only fool Sydney, but to fool us, just like you said, Eric. So I think that's totally in line, at least with some of the theories that we've been trying to throw out there and that we feel comfortable with. But let me ask you this, Eric, because we've talked about this on the collective. Do you think they're going to have Stu alive in the flesh at some point in this movie, in Scream 7? Will we see Matthew in the flesh?
Yes, I believe we will. I believe so. We know Scott Foley's coming back. We know Dewey is back. We know Matthew Lillard is back. My thought is what they're going to do. The only misdirect they can really do now, by them announcing they're all back, is to try to set it up where it is AI voices for everyone.
Yep.
But the misdirect is, so you hear AI Stu or AI Dewey, you're like, okay, well, we know Dewey's dead. So
yeah.
You hear AI
and,
Roman, you're like,
brother.
we know Roman's dead, so it's got to be AI. You hear Stu's voice, like, well, it's got to be AI. The misdirect is Stu is actually alive.
Yeah,
I think that's true. That's what I think is going to happen.
The misdirect they can do. Here's the thing: for me personally, I don't want it to be Leslie Mocker. I
think that would be a bummer.
Of a ghost face, or the family member of a previous ghost face or previous victim coming back for revenge, has been done in 3 or 4 of the movies.
It was done in 2. I guess you could count. I mean, 3. Yeah. In a way you could, but definitely getting revenge for somebody else is 2.
Well,
not 4.
But here's
5. Well, not 5. 6 for sure though.
Yes, so, for 6.
Yeah. So over half the movies have that plot. I want it to be Stu. I want it to be all out Stu, because that's something we have not had before.
All out Stu. That's the new name of the movie.
That is true. But here's a question, and I saw it in the chat somewhere. Again, guys, so many people in the chat. If you want your comment highlighted, if you do a super chat, we'll make sure we do that. But Anna Camp, if she is actually Leslie, and it kind of is like a double twist type of reveal. Like she's there. and we're like, oh crap, that kind of sucks. Like if they play it out where we're on the fence of, is Stu actually alive in the flesh? And then, you know, we have a reveal, like it could be a double reveal, obviously. Like Leslie is there, and, you know, she's obviously looking like she's doing this out of revenge. You know, obviously Stu, but like Vince, like we talked about with Vince. And then
Yeah,
it's
and revenge for her
revealed.
own child, too.
Exactly. But then it's revealed that it's actually Stu who was manipulating her or pulling the strings or whatever. Could you see that as a way for you to be comfortable with Leslie being involved? Like she's just basically
second Ghostface.
Yes, a foot soldier,
I
or
think
maybe
so.
maybe
She's the Angela to his Roman.
Yeah, well, yeah, she could be the Angelina to his Roman, or I mean, again, I've always said this. Scream 3 had 2 killers, okay? I'm just being honest. But we gotta at least have 2. But what if we do have 3 again? Or what if we do have, you know, some of this whole misdirect with the cult or whatever? That's a whole nother story. But I'm just saying, if Leslie is kind of in the forefront, but it's really Stu as the ultimate reveal, would you be comfortable with Leslie being the foot soldier, so to speak?
I'm not. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm uncomfortable with it. I just think I know. I don't even think I know. Kevin Williamson is smarter than that.
Yeah.
In terms of because he, like I said, that plot's already been used.
True.
And it was used in the previous movie. So like part 6, that's the exact motivation of the ghost faces. All 3 of the ghost faces there. Spoiler alert. Sorry. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he would do it, you know, immediately after the same, like the next movie, the direct sequel goes back and uses the exact same thing. Because I feel like if you do that, one, for me, it's not as interesting because it's not really new. However, like I said, I'm not, if they do it right, if they execute it right, it's going to be great either way. And if Leslie Walker, whoever we see in that hallway going to town on that wall, like stabbing, and they do the Michael Myers, like
the setup. Yeah, we saw that. Yeah.
Like whoever that is a motivated killer.
Yeah.
I think they don't even have to lie to us, because if they have Leslie, they killed her child. I love my brothers too, but if you went after my kid, that's enough reason for fucking me to come after you. So that's the thing, though. I think what I'm saying is she's going to get revealed as the ghost face for her son, but I don't think she's going to say anything about her brother, because her brother is alive. And then I think he will show up, because you're going to think it's, like you said, it's going to be AI.
Yep.
And then he's going to be revealed after she's killed.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's going to be, I'm talking like the last, 10 minutes, maybe, you know, I think we're going to have a flashback. I think we're going to have some voices, and we're all going to be super confused, and they're going to play it up like, yeah, this is it. He's not truly back. And then at the end, it's revealed that he is, and that's going to lead us into 8, which is already greenlit.
And I think the ending is going to take place in the Mocker house, and that's where the fire is going to happen, because it's personal. It's their home.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, Eric?
Well, to go back to the comment, here's the thing, though. Sydney didn't have any, I mean, a crazy person could maybe make the correlation, but Sydney wasn't responsible for Vince's death, though. They weren't going after Sydney. They were going after Sam, because Sam was Billy's daughter.
Right.
So Sam was the reason that Vince got killed. So I don't know. I do see, I don't see Leslie having the motivation to go after Sydney.
I'm your crazy person who's going to make the correlation right here, because Sydney is what started all of it. Her mother having an affair started all of it. So if it wasn't for Sydney Prescott, none of this would have happened. There would be no Sam. There would be no continued ghost faces. It's because of Sydney and her mother coming into that town that Leslie's whole life would have been ruined, that her house is now an Airbnb, that her brother has been in hiding, that her son has been killed.
That's right. And not only that, but if Stu himself is the one that comes and manipulates her, you know, again, we can talk about how he comes back and all that a little bit later, because I think that'd be too much of a rabbit hole. But let's just assume maybe she didn't know he was still alive or whatever. He comes back, he manipulates her, yada yada yada, and that's part or big part of her motivation. He's like, yeah, and all because of Sydney. At the end of the day, they killed my nephew as well. What do you think, Eric?
So to counter Gory's point, I actually disagree that it's all Sydney's fault. Sydney didn't do any of it. It's Gail's fault. All of this is on Gail. If Gail hadn't written the book about 2 books, the Woodsboro murders and the book about Cotton Weary, there would have never been a movie. Sydney wouldn't have been famous. There would have been no Ghostface craze to start the fanaticism, whatever it's called, the fanatics who killed Vince.
Yeah,
I don't think it's Sydney's fault. Like I said, I don't know. I can see you being upset at her, but I don't know. I just don't.
Dude, I'm gonna counter your counter.
Well,
all right,
we got to remember these are psychotic people, so they don't look at it like we do.
So hear me out. What happened was Maureen had that affair with Billy's dad, and then Roman
happens every day. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Okay, that was the inspiration for the original murders, though. Roman orchestrated that, so that's already 2 Ghostface. That's 3 Ghostfaces right there. Had that not happened, Stu would have never even been involved. He got roped up into this whole murder thing where he was a ghost face by Roman and Billy. And that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Sydney's family. The reason the book was written about it is because it was a big deal. It was a big
well, what I'm saying though is so what you said earlier though, you said you love your brothers, not necessarily. I don't think Leslie Mocker is turning into a psychopath to avenge her brother.
No, I think it's for her son.
Exactly. But her son had nothing to do with Sydney. She could be upset at Sydney because
that's true. But everybody wants someone to blame. Let me just real quick, hold on. Let me just back up for a second, guys. Guys, I know that everyone's putting in comments. I'm going to try to get to them as soon as we can. We got a lot going on, so you have to just give us a little grace. Talking Star Wars coming in with the super chat. I did see it. I think Ghostface is Anna Camp. Maybe she's the one that sneaks up behind the girl at the beginning, while Stu is the one that pretends to be a robot. Maybe. We're gonna get to that scene in a second. We also got Oliver coming in. Thank you so much, brother. Saying, am I the only one that thinks when Tatum is behind the wall, it reminds me of the scene in Scream 3 with Parker Posey? Yeah, I think it definitely had some. I did think about that. Listen, I'm sure they're gonna have some moments that are definitely gonna have shades of some of the other films, no doubt about it. Jack is in the chat. What's up, Jack? Great to see you, man. Bringing back the old school memories here. Miss y'all so much. Loved the trailer. Right? Absolutely. Thank you so much for being here, Jack. And we got Jen gifting a membership. Jen, I'm glad that you're here. This is awesome. We definitely got the old school here. Much appreciated. All right. So
I gave a membership too, and Nick got it, so I'm really happy.
Oh, well, thank you as well, Corey. Jeez. Thank you. You guys are all right. Seriously. All right. So look, right. All right. So let's move forward on this a little bit. Because again, I know some people are supposed to be at work, like Sarah. Look, we got the shot of stab posters.
Look at the pictures though. What are the pictures of?
I can't see it. I'm going to be blowing that up for tonight. We're going to be on tonight on the Kill Zone at 7. I can't see it. Eric, do you have any idea on those pictures?
I can pull it up on my phone and zoom in.
Eric, you're so cool.
See, this is a team effort.
Yeah. A lot of people think Gail's gonna die in this one too. What do you guys think? She's finally gonna sacrifice herself.
Hey, look, man. Well, you listen. Stop
killing my legacies is what I say.
Well, there's truth to that. And I was just heartbroken in 5 when it was Dewey that went and not Gail. It's like, oh my God. I don't know. I really don't know. It wouldn't surprise me if she doesn't die, since we know that 8 is greenlit. And maybe
so they look
like
8. So it looks like the one on the bottom right is the so you see the big stab poster. Obviously, to the bottom right is it's a photo of the slate that they act 1 scene 1 and they click it.
Yeah.
It's that for stab 2.
Okay.
The other one, I can't see the bottom left clearly, But the one on the the second bottom left, so like right by this chick's hair, that's a behind the scenes photo. It's one of the chairs that like directors and actors sit in on a set.
Okay.
And it also says stab. So I think these are behind the scenes stab. Okay, so what you didn't notice here, to the left of her head, you see that little white and red thing?
Yep.
That's a copy of the Woodsboro murders by Gail.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. All right, so we got the Gail.
There's also right below that I'm pretty sure that's where Billy died. So you can't see it, but like right where she's looking on the floor.
Yes.
In front of the stairs.
Well, it's by the
right
stairs.
Right before the stairs.
No. Like you go back past the stairs right into that doorway. That's where Billy died.
Yes.
I think that would be Amber because it's coming out of the kitchen.
Yeah, but Amber, when I just watched Scream 5 when we were talking about it, that silhouette with the knife, that looks like it's about where Amber got shot and then she fell sideways. If that's what they're doing, if they're being accurate.
If you remember though, like Billy, he came out of he was right by that door in that doorway, and because that doorway right there on the left, you walk through that little hallway. On the left is the closet where Sydney was hiding. So she comes out of that hallway, stabs him, and then immediately he grabs her. So that's where he died, right below.
No, you're right. So who's at the bottom of the stairs?
That's got to be Richie.
I'm thinking it's Richie too.
Yeah.
Because I saw where they shot Richie and he was his face was facing the ceiling. His head was back because he got shot. He got shot multiple times in the body and then in the head. I think that is Richie.
You'll see it in a second. And like right in the next shot, because he goes to the guy who's there goes to lay down in the one to take a selfie.
Yeah.
That's where Billy dies.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So let me move it forward a little bit here. Let's see if I can get that. Hold on.
And he's reaching up.
So yeah,
that's Billy.
Yeah.
Right
Okay.
there.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
And then we can see the Woodsboro book a bit better. And
Yeah, that's the Woodsboro motors right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I agree.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah.
Look at our
like,
freaking detective team here, man.
Hey, man, this is what we do.
Right above the Woodsboro murders, that's a placard like they have in museums that tells you about it. So I'm pretty sure this is set up like a little museum.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a place kind of like this I've gone to near Michael Myers's house in I can't remember the name of the town, but where they filmed Halloween.
Haddonfield? Oh, well, no, but they were in California.
Where they filmed it, Pasadena. There's a little house like this with a whole bunch of Halloween memorabilia. So yeah, I've seen stuff like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will say, sorry, whoever brought up the point about someone the Ghostface pretending to be a robot, I think they're 100% correct. Watch the opening, like when that scene first shows up. Look how smoothly they're moving when they raise their hand.
The animatronic.
Yeah,
I don't think it's an animatronic. I think they are.
How are they making the noise?
It
makes that.
You can play that on your phone or something like that.
Yeah,
I guess so. Yeah. That's
I don't know.
Cool.
Like if you,
then
if
that
you
means
watch it though,
we're gonna have
really
two ghost
smooth.
faces in that scene.
Could be.
Because there's one that comes up behind them for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means in that scene that one but comes up behind them, kills probably the one of them, and then the other one's the animatronic, and then it's going to be revealed to be alive and go after the other one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So the girl on the chandelier.
There's a couple things I want to point out, but they come later in the trailer, so we'll go back to them. But
okay,
yeah.
All right,
so that's where Billy dies, right there.
Yes. So we got that. So it looks like so far we got Amber, we got Richie, and we got Billy. Okay. So let's move on to the next shot that I can pause. Hopefully it'll. What I should have done. Look at that. That's
shot in the head. That's Billy.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So let's move forward. So
right
this is the animatronic, supposedly.
Supposedly, I love how everything's supposedly. Now we question everything here.
We have to. It looks awesome, though. It looks.
I'm pulling
awesome.
out my trench coat tonight, dude. I'm gonna go through
like
this with
I
a
said,
magnifying glass.
if you go back like a frame, like 2 frames, when you see it actually lift its head up, it's way too smooth. Like
I'm trying to look through the eye holes and see.
Hold on.
So yeah, just hit. Watch how smooth he comes up.
It did come up really smooth. Did you see that? I just played it. that 1 second.
The other thing is there's a TikTok trend right now where people go to Spirit Halloween and they play with the animatronics, but the animatronics come to life. So that would be kind of in the zeitgeist.
That's true too.
Yeah.
It's very true.
So, okay. So I think, I think whoever commented that, I think you're onto something. I think that's actually really a ghost face and they're pretending.
Yeah. No, I agree. I absolutely agree. Okay. So let's push it forward a little bit more.
Someone said they heard Dewey's voice at 128.
Yeah. Dewey's voice is in there.
I didn't hear him.
Dewey's voice, he says something really mean. When
that's so cool. It's a motion detector.
Look how the head kind of tilted at the end of that, like it was still moving.
Let me back it up.
It kept moving.
This is so tough to do.
I'm sorry, Nate.
Motion detector.
No. It's me because I should have already thought of this. All right, watch this.
It's a motion detector.
Oh, it did.
That tilt still moved.
Yeah, it did move. Why would it do that? That's kind of weird. Did you see that, Eric?
Oh, I did. Like it tilted more.
Yeah, it was just a quick little movement. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. All right. Well, listen. What else do you guys think about that scene? I'm gonna fix this real quick.
Okay, really quick. Can you try something for me, Knight?
Sure. Yeah.
Click on the YouTube video. Like if you have the YouTube video selected, hit the period.
Oh, that's right, Carrie.
Hit the period? Where at?
Yeah. Like the period key, like on your keyboard.
Oh,
just hit the period key.
Yeah, I did.
That should, from what I understand, that should make it go forward by like frame by frame.
Oh, it is, bro. I love you. Look at this.
And if you hit the comma, that goes back a frame.
Who are you, man?
So you can go frame by frame and literally see it as it's happening in slow motion.
Hey, hold on.
I'm getting flashbacks to our stew trial.
Right? Hey, let me just say something right now. Hold on. Let me.
Which, by the way, all of you who are like, "There's no way Stu's alive," please go watch the stew trial. Okay.
Watch the stew
It's on
trial.
Craven's channel. He put so much work into it, and the evidence is solid.
Yeah. Let me just say something right here, guys. This is the type of stuff that's so amazing. We did this for 5 and we did it for 6. Obviously, Steven and was with us too. Eric, you're all right. All right, we're moving bit by bit. All right, guys, get those likes up. Julie, where are we at? All right, here we go. Bit by bit, we're going to just move bit by bit. You guys can stop if you see something. If I see something, I'll stop. Okay, so we got Ghostface coming behind, but that little movement was something, man. It really was.
I think it was too. So now we're already upstairs.
Yeah, we're going upstairs. We're chasing upstairs. Hopefully the quality is okay.
Yeah, I'm seeing it move. I love how she's like anything. She's going like I'm fighting this guy off. Like good on her.
Yeah,
and
you got to use
that's
something.
a good reflex there too, grabbing that chandelier.
Boom! Right on down
Falling
to the ground.
right there.
Yeah, that's not too. That's not too bad. She's holding on. I'm just gonna move it forward a little bit. Look at this.
Wow, she's good.
Flexible. Okay, we're gonna.
Someone says the rug on the wall had blood on it. I think
it did.
I don't know. I think it might just have red on it, but
I thought it was red. Look at this.
I love this right here. Like,
that's cool.
Bro, this is awesome.
Whoever Ghostface is, they could have moved out of the way, and then
and that's your reflex too.
Yeah,
to do that.
We're going for this. Like we're doing.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, so it is from Woodsboro.
From Woodsboro, California. Unknown.
She looks great. She looks great, guys.
She still got it.
I almost got a chance to meet her. Look at this.
I did meet Jamie Kennedy over the weekend and Lee Waddell.
Ooh, there you go. Love it.
I don't want to say. I was about to say. So I have been here. What's crazy to me is you see how that theater says Dallas on top?
Yes, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
It's not supposed to say Dallas.
Okay.
Dallas is the name of the actual town in Georgia where they shot it. But so what happened was another movie shot here, and they asked them to take the Dallas sign off.
Okay.
And the production damaged a little bit. So now that theater will not allow you to take the sign off.
Oh.
Production guy there told me they were going to fix that in post, because this isn't supposed to be Dallas. This is supposed to be Pine Grove. Pine Grove, Indiana is where this takes place.
But you could still call it, that, like, people name their kids Dallas. So I think that's probably what they're going to say.
What the production guy told me is they were going to fix it. Like, they were going to change that.
Oh, gotcha.
Nice.
That makes sense too.
That makes sense.
And I'm guessing if this is just a trailer, so they can definitely like fix that by the time it comes out.
Yeah.
Pull this up, the actual trailer up on my computer so I can see it in like high definition.
Hey, we got Duran Duran. This kid knows her music. I love it. A Duran Duran poster.
And what's Villain? Is that a movie?
Look at I don't know. But look at the window. I love that. That's kind of, to me, it's a little of a homage to the first film.
Yeah, to Billy coming into so I've been to that house.
You have.
I got there right as production was wrapping up. Like, I got there literally as white production vans finished loading and drove away.
Ooh.
Wow.
Nice.
I didn't get to see any of it. But
yeah. Very, very cool.
She's
all right.
Got some more music posters.
Let's see. Let's see.
There is something I want to point out in the next shot, though.
Okay, let me know when.
Right here. Right here is good.
Okay.
The villain poster says "My Villain."
What is the theory about Ghostface and wearing a specific type of clothing?
Oh crap! Look at the skirt. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep, a blue flannel.
Get up out of here.
As soon as I saw that shot, I was like, she's wearing a blue plaid skirt. What if that's the play?
Oh my God. Get out of here. Okay, guys, you're hearing it here. Wow. Good call, bro. Good call.
McKenna Grace.
And but the thing of it is that a lot of us, and we've talked about this, we're thinking, with actors, especially, kind of the more well-known actors, you're always thinking about the possibility, you know what I'm saying, that they could be Ghostface. Carrie's like, that better not be. maybe they're totally playing into our hands.
Yeah. They know about the internet sleuthing.
I just noticed it and I was like, that would be like a modernizing of it. Like, it's not just a blue. Although I will say at the end, if you slow down the fire scene, you see Ghostface dragging someone back into the flames. That person was wearing a blue flannel shirt.
Okay. All right. So let's keep on rocking and rolling. We got the phone call.
And I noticed she's recording it.
Yes.
She is recording it. Yeah.
Yep.
And it also looks like she's taking notes.
Yeah, and she's also got her little coffee shop logo. You gotta love that.
So I think this, and in the scene where Tatum is alone, I think that those both take place in the coffee shop.
Oh, we definitely got to have it. There's Joel.
There's Joel McHale.
Okay, so so there were some people that were saying Patrick Dempsey is still going to be in it. It does.
No,
it doesn't look like it.
So he's the security guard.
Yeah.
I think is he a security guard?
He's
a security guard.
I can't remember.
I thought like a cop uniform.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe he's a cop. I don't know.
The attic, bro. Look at this. The attic. I love that shot.
I like all the physicality in this one.
Yeah. Now hold on. So let me just say something else. Now, of course, we all know, the stunt guys and Ghostface. We all know about that. But listen, that's not easy to do, to jump from there on down.
A full story? No, that's like 10 feet.
That would kill your knees.
So that tells me this got to be someone young, right?
I was about to say, Stubacher ain't doing that in them 40-year-old knees.
Look at this. I mean,
But you've noticed in the past, Ghostface is able to do things that physically I think the people revealed can do. I've always had this theory that like wearing the costume gives you some like abilities, because there's a lot of it where I'm just like, aside from the first one, because they do seem to get knocked around like high school boys. But
yeah,
after that, like I'm just like, there's no way you could do this.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the pictures on the wall. It looks like it's Sydney and her husband, or maybe her daughter.
Maybe. All right, so we're moving forward here. Look at that. guys.
Bathroom in the background.
That's such a good shot.
Look at that. Hey, look, let me back up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to be backing up on some of these things. That is so good. That gives me a vibe of 5, with the attack on Terra. They really showcased Ghostface really well in 5 and 6. Except for the angel pose. We didn't get the angel pose in the movie. We got it in the trailer.
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't do the angel pose in the movie. That would have been so freaking epic. Look at this. Going right at Sydney.
Sydney going right back though.
Yeah.
Scott.
Ooh.
That. And it looks like there's a security camera on the wall and she's going into like a panic room.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's a safe.
Yeah.
Like you can see there's and she uses it later on her phone to monitor like when Tatum's at home by herself.
Well, yeah, I think it's tracks that Sydney Prescott would have a panic room because that's security camera on the wall. So I think she's built that in there. And that's in her house. We saw the bathroom in the background. So this isn't in her store.
Yeah, absolutely. And shout out to Panic Room, which is a great thriller with Jodie Foster in it.
Yeah.
Val's in the house. Val made it. Okay, now we got the whole crew. I don't know if May's here, but thank you guys for being here. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. We're at 150 people here. Let's make this thing happen, guys. We're going to be talking about this for a little bit longer, going through the trailer. We got some theories. Tonight at 7, the Kill Zone. You know exactly what we're going to be talking about.
So all right. Yeah, the next scene you see Ghostface getting up, and you can see it's definitely her bathroom and
look
like
at the
walk-in
camera
closet. So that's
so you
gotta
see
be a panic
4,
room.
yeah, you see 4 different cameras there.
Yeah.
And that's a safe door she's closing. Like, look at that big steel door she's closing.
Yeah. And look at the Michael. They pulled a Michael. Hey, look, at some point you knew. Look.
I just want to say the shoulders don't look that broad. Like
the shoulders look very, very slim.
They do.
It looks like a woman's body to me.
It does.
Yeah, it does. It really does. Let's go back. Yeah, baby. Pulling the OG Michael. Okay, so we got the crawl space.
That's hard to do. I've tried to do that many times. I don't think I have the core for it.
Hey, look, I used to me and Steven used to joke around about it a lot too, man. In martial arts, like we've got moves that we do like that. It is tough to do.
It is.
It is so tough to do.
Without any arm support, it's really hard.
I love it. Okay, we're in the crawl space. You're right, those shoulders, bro.
Those are some narrow shoulders. And you know what I would love to happen? Have Scream, the production, finally get a woman stunt double to play Ghostface.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It looks like a woman's body.
Like you don't have to use like I get it. You want there to be like the the idea of what's the suspension of disbelief and everything.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to have Amber and the stunt person you have,
Jill.
I'm not saying they got to match exactly.
Yeah.
But just get like a woman stunt person to play Ghostface at some point if it's going to be a woman Ghostface. Like,
yeah.
And those shoulders are pretty narrow. Like that's
they
a
are.
Good call, Corey.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and Jill's really, I mean, Emma Roberts is really short too, just like Amber. So look, Val, I noticed it right away. I know you did. You saw the Michael movement. You know what's going on. Okay. All right. So let's see what else we got here. Ghostface looks absolutely fantastic, guys. All right. So let's move forward. Love the turn. Everything's looking good. We're in the crawl space. This is great, guys. You know what this is to me, Eric? I was saying this when we first watched it. I think this is a throwback to just really just stringing out tension. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. It was fun seeing Ghostface with the shotgun. He's coming in. He's doing stuff really quick. But the great thing about the OG and a lot of those Wes Craven films, Wes would string out the tension. I will say in 5, they did a great job with that with Wes's death. I thought they did a great job.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
They
stringing it out
more. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's such. It's almost becoming a lost art in a lot of horror. You know what I'm saying? So I like the fact that it looks like this is a scene that isn't over in 7 seconds.
You know what? I'm getting callbacks to. You're not gonna like this. Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Yep.
When
Laurie was
Scout
hiding.
Scout was in the wall, and
yep.
pretty much just like this. So
So I have noticed you can see that this is probably Sydney's bedroom because there's a large walk-in closet. So I'm guessing her book did well because this looks like a nice house.
Oh, it does look like a nice house. Well,
and she owns the cafe.
Yeah,
she does. Well,
So
I mean,
she's-
yeah, I mean, or Joel's got something that he's putting into it as well. Are we thinking that?
I mean, dual income.
Yeah.
But I mean, it seemed like she was on a book tour in part 5. So I'm
that's
guessing
what I'm
she
saying.
probably,
I think the book probably did well.
yeah. I'm gonna guess it did.
Well, she's a celebrity, you know, whether
Yeah.
she wanted to be or not, you know. And you saw earlier in this trailer when she was coming and the ambulance was outside, people were saying, Sydney, 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 you know, the flashes of the camera. So she's a famous person, you know. Okay. So we're gonna move forward. Here we go. Now look at this stab. Look at that.
It would be really hard to go through that wall.
Right? I mean, this isn't a ham and egger. This is like someone
But
going
that's another
for it.
thing too. A lot of times you hear people say, well, we can't use female stunt doubles and stuff. It's really about what you're doing with your body, not the actual like mass of your body. You know, like look at martial arts. A lot of those guys are not very big.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, I know it myself, you know, with you know, friends and even students. Like women women are tough, man. They really, really are. There's no doubt about it. I've had my butt kicked in sparring before. I can be honest enough to say that. Okay, so we're still moving. She wants to be a fighter like mommy. We want it too. Let's keep
Really
on going.
quick, you if you go back real quick
Sure.
to the cop car.
Yep.
I was there when that scene was getting shot.
Wow.
Oh, really?
That's really cool, Eric.
I'm pretty sure I know what happens after this scene.
Okay.
I cannot. It's not in the trailer though.
Okay.
However, Steven did have videos of it because I sent it to him.
That is true. Now let's, because you know it's so funny because when Steven got that, he said to me, he was like, "Do you want to know?" And I was like, "Okay, well, it's a spoilery." As soon as Steven asked me that, I knew that it was a rabbit hole. So let's keep it to the trailer.
And that's why I was like, that's why I'm being very coded with what I say.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I was there when this scene was being shot. I saw like literally Kevin Williamson. You take like 5 feet back from where the camera angle is. Kevin Williamson is standing on a corner watching a monitor.
That's incredible.
And there's a huge fan blower blowing leaves to make it look like fall.
You gotta love it, man.
It looks like it's almost 7. So we're thinking 7 in the morning or 7 at night.
Yeah.
This was filmed. What's crazy is there was a fire nearby.
Oh yeah.
There was
in Georgia, and that all this smoke was from that fire. It wasn't.
Wow.
Like,
yeah, it looks like fog.
It wasn't planned. Like that just happened, and it kind of was hazy.
It makes it look really spooky though. Like kind of, you know, right when, you know, fall's ending and it's just before winter, before the first snow. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It was really cool. It was really cool to be there. But yeah, I was there with when this was being shot. And it's not Joel McHale in there. I can tell you that.
Hey, Eric, are you able to zoom in? What in front of that store? There's like a poster in the window. What do you think that is?
Poster in the that purple thing right there.
It's in the front left.
There's you mean hanging on the light stands?
There's a shop with a black awning on it, and they have a glass window, and there's a poster in it. I was just wondering.
Yeah, what is that?
I got photos on my camera of all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I can look really quick to see if I only took. However, I will say I only took a photo if it was related to the film. There was a lot of stuff that was just the standard like store owner stuff.
Yeah, it could be. I'm kind of looking at everything.
I was about to say there is a post that Dallas Theater there. There's a poster hanging down there that has to do with Woodsboro High School.
Okay.
And Steven, I'm pretty sure Steven did a video on it.
He did a couple videos, man, that were like really, I mean, they were groundbreaking, you know, at the time, especially.
Yeah, I'm glad I got all that stuff when I could. But there's a poster on there. Like I said, I took photos. I'll look through really quick. I got them all saved on a Google Drive.
Okay. Real quick too. let me throw this out here too, Val. Thank you for putting links in the chat. So guys, as always,
Thank you,
whenever
Val.
we have people on the panel, you guys know the drill. Please make sure you guys support the Bearded Entertainment and Gory B. We got the links in the live chat. And Val, if you could keep putting them up at different intervals, of course, like you always do, we appreciate it. Okay.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, man, that's how how we roll. You know
Oh,
what
I
we
know
do.
how you roll.
We don't play around, man. We got to all
You got a
support
good
each other.
team.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at this bedroom though. Look at that.
This looks like the same wallpaper we saw before, so I think we're back in Sydney's bedroom.
Yeah, it does. So we're back in the
I really
bedroom.
like her bed. The kind of wicker backing of it makes me think of Morticia's chair in the original Addams Family show.
Right?
Yeah.
That is so true. Oh my gosh. I love that. That could be a callback too. All right. So look at,
And Morticia was the matriarch of her family.
That is right. You're awesome, man.
She has a little necklace on. I think it's too thin, but I was wondering. I was hoping it was what's his butt's Greek letters.
No,
but it's too small. I don't think it is.
Yeah, it would have been a cool callback.
She's got a medallion too. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either. I never get tired of seeing her with a gun. Look how she does this, guys. That's an art.
Yeah, I was about to say she got some room clearing skills there.
She does. I mean, look at this. This is our final girl.
She's Sydney Prescott. Of course she has a gun.
Of course she has a gun. But she's checking both corners. I love it. Everything's looking tactical.
Okay. So we're back on the main street again, right, Eric?
I think I know where this parking lot is. However, I did miscommunicate at one point. There is one location I didn't get to go to that's in the movie. That is the school, because they did some filming in a school for the auditorium. I wasn't there. I didn't get to go there. So it might be at the school.
I love that Gail's wearing the leopard print. I feel like that's a callback to Parker Posey's portrayal of her.
It's got to be.
And you can also see when Gail steps out, it's
Chad's
really quick. Yeah, I was about to say Chad steps out of the back. So
I think they're kind of part of her team now. So I think she's brought Chad and Mindy.
Yeah, and then we were talking about that would be the way that they could kind of keep them involved and make it make sense without Sam and Tara. You know what I'm saying? So look at this. This is going to be great. The parking lot, and then boom.
Courtney Cox looks great too.
Oh, she does, man. She really does. So we got Ghostface. It's on the street now. I'm assuming, Eric, and I don't want to go into spoilers. But
yeah, I've been trying to avoid spoilers. That's why I hadn't watched a lot of Steven's videos, because it's like, he's such a good detective. He's gonna find out stuff I don't want to know.
Yeah, well, I will say this: Steven really tried to skirt as much as he could, and he always gave warnings in his discussion when he would get to that point of where he thought that it could be kind of considered a little spoilery. Yeah. So, and I just want to say that because he always was trying to be very careful about that. And, he spoke about that type of stuff, to me before. It's like, I want to cover some things, but I don't want to give spoilers. But some things are kind of gray area. So, he would always try to be very aware of that.
You guys see how Ghostface is handling the knife? It looks like it's like kind of the Lee Waddell move where he cleans the knife off and one.
Yeah.
A little bit. So maybe the knife was dirty. Maybe it had some blood on it, or is it?
Yeah, it looks like it's red. You see that right there? I don't know if it's clear enough, guys. It looks like there's some red on it. And then
so maybe they just killed someone.
Yeah.
But that was a move that Lee Waddell added to the first one because he realized it would have been a continuity error, and now it's so iconic.
It is iconic. It's absolutely iconic.
Lee Waddell, to clarify, is the stunt double for Ghostface in the first movie.
Yes. Absolutely.
I met him. He was super rad.
He's a cool dude, man.
He's very cool.
Yeah, he's very friendly and
you guys
appreciative.
Cool.
Gail is getting out right outside of Sydney's house.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and look, there's the Terminator. He can survive anything. He can survive 15 to 17 stabs. He can take it.
I don't know how he survived that. Maybe just because
nobody knows. Nobody knows. There they are, guys. There they are. We're gonna keep the continuity. So
this is in the bar section.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh
so
my God, that's Mindy. Wow. Yeah, Mindy. Her hair is so different.
Yeah, every movie. Yeah,
she looks incredible.
Yeah, they look great. This is
She's
keeping
got buttons on her
continuity.
jacket. What does her button say?
She had some on in her previous two. They're usually LGBTQ plus.
I kind of figured, but I just wondered
Yeah.
if it might be related to the whole Woodsboro thing.
Yeah. Yep. And I will say, at least for now, okay, and again, we're going to be talking more about this obviously for the next several days. But for now, because Eric, I know you've heard about this stuff too, some of the folks that wanted the new Nightmare vibes and so forth. I mean, I'm thinking that, at least to me, this kind of debunks that.
I don't think it does. Yeah. I don't think there's any way that's going to happen. We obviously, because, and I mean, I guess if I fully understand what they mean about the new Nightmare vibes, but it definitely, there's no breaking continuity. There's no like outside meta elements.
Right.
Where Scream is a movie, but no, we've already seen all the stab stuff. So that's fully in the universe we're familiar with.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
Hey, look at Mindy's shirt. Does it look like it says Dewey?
I definitely see a EW, but it looks like an N.
Yeah, that looks like an N.
It looks like an NE.
There's an EW for sure.
Yeah, new.
Yeah, it looks like NEW.
Oh, maybe it is new. I'm being hopeful here.
Yeah.
I get it.
If it was a Dewey Live shirt, I would be so happy.
Look at that shot.
And they're looking at something on TV for sure.
No, that is right inside the kitchen of that restaurant.
No, I meant Mindy and Chad.
Yeah,
where
Mindy
they
and Chad. Yeah.
But so that's on the other side. So where Mindy and Chad would be sitting, there's a wall divider with a door on each side.
Okay.
To get to this area.
Okay.
So they would be able to like see through a window what's going on, but they would have to like run down to either side to a door to actually get over there.
Okay. Look at this. Ooh. Looks like it's going to be.
The chest on the ghost face looks bigger too, which could be because of the bulletproof vest.
Could be.
Yeah.
Looks puffy.
It could also be because they're
we'll
female.
go with that.
All right.
Yeah, and I'm thinking it's a female stunt double, is what I'm thinking, or whoever's wearing it. You see the gal who was a Madam Web underneath the bar counter, and she's got blood on her head, so she's been attacked.
Yep, she's been attacked.
And then I think this in this next shot is Mindy hitting Ghostface.
Yes.
Wearing a vest and the yellow shirt still. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it says Stonewall.
Stonewall.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Look at this. Look at Mindy. Hey, can I say something? Hey, I'm already super hyped up. You know why? Because in 5 and 6, Mindy's always getting her ass kicked. Okay. Yes. Mindy is always getting bitched out. I'm sorry. So it's cool, just character-wise, and seeing Jasmine kind of getting some action here.
I also wonder, because she's wearing a short top, if we're going to see in the movie her scar.
Ooh, we should.
I really want to say something right here, but it's one of those things where it's like, is it a spoiler or isn't it?
Well, if we have to question, I would say don't say it.
Okay.
For now, again, this is going to be, we're going to be talking about this for days, bro, like maybe weeks in some way, shape, or form. So, as time goes on and we're going to see this, 25 more times. What was that, Gory?
Stonewall, New York.
I think her shirt says, Stonewall, New York. And she's wearing a ring on her necklace. I wonder what that belongs to.
That could belong to Annika. Was that her girlfriend's name?
Yeah, Annika.
Yeah.
Could be. All right. So she's getting some action.
Oh my God. Did Chad get stabbed again? What is
bro?
He looks like he got stabbed. He looks like he's
right.
So he's outside the bar now.
He's probably all scar tissue now.
He is. Now he can't die. He has no skin.
He's like that kid in Kick-Ass.
And then we're about to see Joe McHale.
Yep.
Get
Joe.
So
he's already got a cut above his eyebrow.
He is a police officer because it says it on that patch right there. So he's a police officer. But you can see he's already bandaged over his eye. And well, we'll see what happens in this next few frames here.
And you see Ghostface hiding there behind the plastic.
Yeah, that's cool. Boom.
And then you see Ghostface run through that plastic.
Yes.
And take Joel McHale down. Him. And then
I love how we just call him Joel McHale. That's his
right.
name.
That's right. We're not calling him Mark.
Then you see Ghostface do this through the plastic that has blood on it.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Boom.
That's too bad.
That's too
We got blood all over the camera.
Okay, so that is Sydney running down the empty street.
Okay.
This might be right after the scene we saw before with the cops, because the clock still says 7, unless it's just frozen on that all the time.
We got a lot of running going on in empty streets. Okay, now, so this is back at the house?
No, that is in the coffee shop.
Okay,
so you notice the tables in the back there?
Okay, yep, I see it now.
So
yep,
Tatum is inside her coffee shop.
Okay.
And she's locked. Yeah, she's locked herself inside Sydney's office inside the coffee shop.
Gotcha.
But there is cameras, so Sydney is monitoring that, and I love how Sydney's using the cameras, because she's literally guiding her
to where to shoot
shoot through the wall to hit him.
Yeah. And we see the bulletin board there. Boom. Good shot. Oh.
She put 4 through the wall that I counted.
Yeah, it looked like 4 holes. Let me
I'm
go
looking
back.
at the bulletin board. We can see if there's anything good on here. We got shifts.
Okay, there's 4 holes. You guys see that?
That's 4 holes. I shot him 4 times.
I shot him 4 times.
Why couldn't it have been 6?
I shot him in the
right? 6 would have been perfect.
And you guys
but it does look like a little face.
It does look like a little face.
At it.
And you guys know Kevin Williamson is a huge fan of Halloween. Like, he had so much inspiration and respect and love for Halloween. So,
and he did H2O, didn't he?
Well, he didn't direct it, but
he, helped with the script.
Yeah, I think he helped with the script, and they also have they have the Scream music in it too. It's wow.
They have the Scream music in it. They're watching Scream 2 in it, and it's filmed at the same place as Scream 3.
Yeah, and even better is when we have that famous scene where Laurie and Michael look through the door at each other. Right before that, when Michael was trying to get through the gate, he's like swiping just like Ghostface. Michael Myers never has swiped the knife like that. That is absolutely Ghostface. You guys in the chat, tell me if you saw it, if you noticed that.
Was swiping like he was on Tinder.
right. And look, I know you guys that have been around for a long time, you guys know, because I've talked about that many times. When Michael was going through the gate, he was pulling an absolute Ghostface movement right there. So shout out to the connection between Scream and Halloween. Okay, so
good eye there, Knight.
Yeah. All right, so look at this. You got to shoot him in the head, baby. We all know this.
Yeah.
I do like that it shows the knife all the way over there, though. So when Ghostface gets up to attack her again, they're not armed.
Yeah. Oh, good point, Eric. All right, so let's see. Shoot him in the head. Tell her, Sydney. Tell her.
Yeah, the knife is by their head. I just wish she didn't hesitate, but it's good because I don't want to see that in the trailer.
Right.
I don't think we're seeing anything definitive. Joel McHale can get out of the situation we saw.
Absolutely. Him in. Hey, look, after what we saw,
stabbed a lot.
Yeah, after what we saw in Scream. Hey, let me just say something, and I don't want to rag on 6 because we do a lot of that for fun on the Lethal Collective.
I love 6.
But listen. Anyone can survive in these movies after 6. Okay, 6 had the most. 6 had the most survivors in a horror movie ever, with the most Ghostface killers ever. So yeah, definitely Joel McHale. He can survive. He'll be okay. It was just a scratch, a flesh wound.
That's the gal from Madam Web getting attacked. That's how she's.
Look at that. That was awesome. Look at this.
Just coming up behind the pool table. It looks like.
Yeah.
Maybe, or a bar.
So that's the bar.
That's a great shot, guys. That's gonna be one for the ages. I love that.
Good one.
I like how you see the things, all of the. So that's Tatum.
Yeah.
Drop kicking Ghostface through a glass window.
The next one's kind of revealing.
Is it too revealing? Should we just glide past it?
So here's the thing. I think
it is in the trailer.
I think it's from the opening. Not the opening of the movie, but from the opening of the trailer. I think it's that guy. I think
it looks like Joel McHale. He's got the belt. He's got the blue shirt. The hair matches.
Hey, well, look, man. Nobody cares about Joel McHale. No, I'm just joking. Let's just do it.
It is Joel McHale. I think I can see the patch even.
Well, we got to see it now.
All right, just go for it. I mean, honestly, hey guys, this opens her up if he dies to reunite with Patrick Dempsey in 8, so I'm all for him dying.
No, that's not Joel McHale. I don't think. Like,
You're
if
sure?
you go back, if you
look
go
at
back
the
and
doors
look,
behind them. That's not a home. That's not.
No, but go like just like tap frame by frame, because if you look
I'm
at
doing it. He's wearing a belt. Those slacks, those are cop slacks.
No, look at the texture of the shirt though. Go ahead, Knight. Go like one more frame.
Oh, it does look like it might have some plaid on it though. On the
yeah, so and it looks like
oh, it does look like plaid on the
look
left
at
shoulder.
the arm.
Look, that's a short sleeve plaid shirt over a long sleeve white t-shirt.
Yeah, you're right. So that's not Joel.
That's not the guy from the opening either, because the guy from the opening had a solid blue shirt on that was buttoned up.
Okay.
So that is a completely different character that we didn't see in the trailer.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Kaden, how's it going? Good to have you here.
All right. Actually,
what?
Can we go back to the bar real quick?
I like going back and forth, so they're just like sliding back and forth.
Yeah.
I've got my own copy open up.
What do we think about the bar?
When we see her hiding under the bar.
Okay.
Well,
and you see how Ghostface is coming up? That reminds me a lot of how Casey, how they came up after Casey too, with the streamers of the cape.
All right, guys, we're just going back for a second. We're gonna go forward.
For some reason, I was like, maybe that's her. But I don't think it is. Sorry, I was like, maybe it's the.
Hold on.
It's not Chad.
No, it's not Chad.
It's definitely not him. Okay, so
I don't think it's. Yeah.
No, it's not her. I was just saying, because I was like, wasn't she wearing a blue shirt, but she got a jacket on over it. So whoever that is at the end is wearing what appears to be a blue plaid short sleeve t-shirt or short sleeve shirt.
Asa Jaman's character.
I don't know.
Young man who's cast.
Yeah, there's a couple of.
And Sam Reckner. It could be him too.
It could be. Oh,
they both have that kind of hair.
Oh, hold on. Don't tell me. My internet's acting weird.
No. We can continue on my channel if we have to.
Right? Okay, let's see if this will work. Please, for the love of God. Okay. So we don't know who that is, but it is that plaid short sleeve shirt. We got the gasoline.
And again, the plaid. So maybe they're trying to just drop that whole plaid theory.
Maybe
they know that that's a
or
theory.
Maybe that's someone who was a Ghostface as a partner.
Yes,
it's getting double crossed.
And we talked about that as well. I mean, the whole idea of maybe we'll have more than one set of Ghostface killers, and maybe they're not on the same page or something. You know what I mean? So could be a possibility.
That's intense.
Whoever that is, they are covered in blood.
Yeah, on the hands.
The hands are really bad.
And then we got Ghostface pouring out this is the Mocker house that they're torching.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're striking a match. It's already on fire.
Yeah, that's a good point. I love it.
I love that it comes back to that.
Look at that.
Walking away. Only the most badass of people walk away from fire.
Hey, can I say, listen, you know what else I like about this, guys? This is such a great shot, and Ghostface is just chilling.
Here's like Antonio Banderas and Desperado, just walking away. Like, ain't no big deal.
I think Julie and I were talking about this on Instagram like a little bit ago. I was like, that burning down is either the opening, because that is a great way for Ghostface to make a statement. He's like, I'm not just going to kill people, I'm going to destroy the legacy.
Right.
Well, you also said he likes Halloween, and Halloween Kills had a big fire in.
I'm also thinking, and I mentioned this to Julie, it also could be, if they do it, and I don't want it to happen, but if they do a cliffhanger, could you imagine the final shot of 7, Ghostface walking away from the Mocker house being torched?
And I have to say this too. I mean, look at the house. Every single room is torched. So that there had to have been an explosion to cover that quickly. That's not set from a single room.
Well, it also already looked like the front awning fell off.
Yeah, it has.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's off. Yeah, it's actually down. You can see it right there. Yeah.
Okay, so that is at the same point though.
They walk right into the camera.
That is at the same point as the couple being there, though, because that red car you see in the bottom right corner is the same red car the couple pulls up in.
Right.
That's a good point. So it could be they walk into the camera and that's when we get our Scream 7, like just like in the trailer.
Right.
That could be the opening.
See, I think that it will be the opening, because in order for it to work as a good, well, I don't know what could happen is Sydney thinks she's got all the ghost faces or
all
whatever,
situated.
Everything, and then it cuts to this couple pulling up to the murder house, what they call the murder B&B or whatever, and then then Ghostface doing this, and then Sydney getting a report like, oh, the Mocker house has
been burned down.
I like how they have the fire flex over the Scream 7 logo too.
Yeah, the logo looks fantastic
really
as far as I know. Real quick too in the chat, just to catch up with you guys a little bit. We got Jacob in the house.
There's more too. Oh, hey Jacob.
Okay, yeah.
We got to hear Stu's voice at the end too.
Okay, well, I'm gonna play it, guys. So it's gonna. Julie was like, there was a jump scare with the audio, so I'm actually gonna play it real quick since it's right at the end. All right, so here we go.
Oh, I was worried that was me because I'm loud.
What? Oh no! I did it.
Okay.
All right, here we go, guys. Last part of the trailer right here.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh, I love it.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh my god!
Go back a few frames.
Ghostface, they're in. It looks like an attic because it's
go back just a few frames. There was like a single frame of Ghostface there for a second.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Ghostface has got blood on their mask.
With blood.
And it's an unfinished roof. So I'm thinking like an attic.
Either an attic. Oh, no, that's where Joel McHale was attacked.
Oh yeah.
With the plastic.
Yeah,
so
you can see
it could also be like a shed.
Yep.
Joel McHale's gone. I'm just saying it. I'm saying it right now.
It's fine because she needs to get rid of that mark and go back to the OG.
To the real mark.
Right? Because this movie's gonna get some money and we can get that Patrick Dempsey's back in here. You know,
yeah. McDreamy. There you go.
Like, what up, girl? I got you a new stepdaddy. Like this.
I love it. Tiffany, what's up? Good to have you in the chat. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button, please do. Guys, if you are not subscribed to Gory B Movie or the Bearded Entertainment, please do. We got the links in the chat. We put them in there several times. This is a conversation that will be continued for a long time. We're going to break things down. Eric has been to the locations, so there's a treasure trove of information that he's got that he has graciously passed on to the community and here, and we really appreciate it. But guys, make sure you guys support these folks as well. If you're not subscribed to the Nightwatch Zone, make sure you guys do that. Tonight, Killjoy Jake and I, we're going to do our Thursday night Kill Zone. You know what we're going to be talking about.
I'll be checking that out for sure.
Bro, I'm going to have images and I'm going to be ready to really rock. Like, we're doing this guerrilla style right now, but I think we've done a hell of a job just going through the whole trailer. We watched it twice. If you didn't see that earlier, you can check out the replay. We watched it twice. Then Eric came on and then we got down to brass tacks going bit by bit. This is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Guys, this trailer rocks.
I look back at the beginning of the trailer. The guy in the opening is wearing a long sleeve blue shirt. So he's not the plaid guy, but there are two other young men with roughly the same color hair. I think it's one of them that we saw being dragged.
Could be. All right.
Where do you see them in the trailer?
No, I didn't. I said I went to the beginning, so I'm ruling out that guy.
Oh, okay. So you mean there are two other guys in the cast?
Yeah, there are two other guys in the cast.
This is something else I mentioned to Julie. We don't really get introduced to many of the new cast members. We see Tatum, we see the two friends for a half a second, but that's it. Everyone else that you really see is Legacy.
Yeah.
So there's like three to five new characters that were like announced.
Mm-hmm.
We have no clue where they're going to go.
There's a pretty big cast of young people, and I'm sure it's going to be one of them.
Look at this. Look at all the people.
So go back really quick. I want to see where that I think that's at her I think that's at her neighbor's house.
Okay.
From what I understand, Anna Camp was her neighbor.
So I went back and I looked at Tatum's bedroom. On her walls, she does have a little sign that says Tatum, which is obviously her name. But she also has a sign on there that says Ben. I'm wondering if plaid shirt guy is her boyfriend named Ben.
Ooh,
could be.
Maybe. Yep.
So here's what there's the logical next steps is to go look through behind the scenes photos that have been released and see if you see anyone wearing that blue plaid shirt with a white tee underneath it.
Yeah, that's true.
If you do, they're not making it.
Yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
yeah. So Tatum's new boyfriend is played by Sam Reckner. I bet it's him, and he plays Ben. So we don't see him in the trailer at all.
Right. Yep.
But I bet it's Sam Reckner.
This is great, man. And I like the wide shots. We're getting the wide shots.
The girl in the middle that Tatum hugs, is that the girl who gets killed behind the bar?
Yes, that's the gal. I can't remember the actress's name. I think it's Celeste something. She was in Madam Web.
Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah. Okay. So she gets attacked behind the bar. I'm gonna guess she doesn't make it.
Probably not.
Yeah, I'm just looking for anything in here that shows someone wearing a blue plaid shirt.
I don't think we saw it. I don't think we saw anyone with it unless we missed it.
And
my guess is it's going to be Ben because they're not going to let her boyfriend survive.
Yeah,
boyfriend.
We got to have some people. People got to get killed in this movie, unlike 6.
Bro, 6 was what
every time they say bro, guys,
is Sydney's wearing almost the exact same or the same shirt almost the entire trailer. So that either means this takes place over a very short amount of time.
Yeah.
Or they're only showing us a very short amount of time from the movie.
You would think, well, I would love to think that they're showing us a very small amount of time in the movie.
That's what I would love to think as well.
You know, she's got supposedly 40 minutes of screen time.
Well, the good news is they're wearing completely different clothes in the chase at the end. She's not wearing the striped sweater. She's wearing a red shirt, and her daughter is wearing a different jacket than she's wearing in the scene where it looks like she's walking to school.
Yeah.
But she's not wearing the same red sweater that Sydney's not wearing the same red sweater she's wearing in the beginning. So there's at least 3 different outfits there.
Wait, go back to where Sydney's opening that door.
Further back?
Yeah, no, I think that's good. Okay, we're good. I just wanted to see. I wanted to make sure. I was like, is that her house she's opening the door of? You know?
Yeah.
It is.
You know what I bet? So you know the scene in the beginning where we see Tatum sitting on her bed and she's looking at the window? I bet she's heard something and she's scared it's going to be revealed to be her boyfriend coming through the window, Ben.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as a little throwback.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Also, so disappointing. Movies taught me that there'd be all kinds of boys like crawling through my window when I was in high school. Like that never happened, guys. All right, it's just a lie. Nobody comes through your window to hang out.
Eric. Look at
no boys, no girls, nobody.
Look at the Terminator. He is no joke. And Gale looks great. Love the red on Gale. I love the red.
Okay, so Sydney at that point is still wearing that black and white striped shirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
this is the same day that we see her in the coffee shop.
Right. It makes me wonder when Gale will come into the movie. Supposedly Courtney has about 24 minutes of screen time, something like that. So hopefully
Sydney's also wearing that black and white striped shirt when she goes into the panic room in her bedroom.
Yes.
So if I had to bet right now, I would say the white shirt where she says, where you see Tatum tell her, like, I want to be a fighter like you. I'm going to bet that's at the beginning of the movie.
Well, yeah.
I would think so. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And then she changes, next day or whenever Sydney puts on that black and white stripe.
Yeah. But then we have a different scene where she's wearing a red hoodie and a brown jacket where she's telling her daughter using the cameras where to go in the store and where to shoot.
Yeah.
So right there.
Yeah.
That's a different outfit.
Gosh, she looks great.
I think that's the same red hoodie she's wearing in the opening. I think she just has a
jacket over it.
Yeah, because it looks like the same. Yeah, white, a white, I don't know, white shirt underneath it with the red. I know exactly where this is.
What was that?
I'm pretty sure I know exactly what's going on right now, like where she is and everything.
Yeah.
As far as where you've visited, you mean?
As far as in universe, what's going on?
Okay. Do you think it's spoilery? Are you holding back on it, or?
I also noticed there's a lot of political posters in their town saying like elect a Rob Lynch. I wonder if that's
I got photos of those and sent them to Stephen. Yeah. So here's the thing. I don't think it's a spoiler because we see the aftermath of it right here.
Okay, well throw it out. What do we got? I mean,
I witnessed them filming a chase scene where Ghostface chases Tatum into the coffee shop.
Yeah, well, that we can definitely put that together from the trailer as well. Yeah,
so that's the. I have one more thing that's okay. So what I'm thinking though is if you go back, so there's a very quick shot of someone running down a very empty street, and you see it's very empty for like a very far down. So it's before we see Sydney come to a stop. So
right there.
Keep going. Right there.
Yeah.
So that is, if you go all the way down there where that clock tower is, right before you get to the clock tower and you take a left, you're at Sydney's coffee shop.
Okay. All right.
So I'm thinking what has happened is Tatum, either that's Tatum or that's Sydney. I think by the haircut, that's very much Sydney.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like Sydney.
Yeah.
So I'm the theater, which has posters that say like Pine Grove High School play poster is right down there on the right hand side. You can't see it from here, but it's down there on the right. I'm thinking my assumption is Tatum was doing something at that theater, goes over to the coffee shop or starts getting chased and runs to the coffee shop out of instinct. Calls Sydney. I'm assuming they're going to set it up where the house is supposed to be right down the street from behind her. And she gets kidnapped at that point.
Yeah. Well, and at this point here, this looks like Sydney's running from her house because it's a totally different street.
Yeah.
Further back, I should say.
So here's
I have a question for you guys too.
Yeah.
What's up?
You guys remember in Scream 5 when she's on the phone with Dewey, she says Mark is taking the kids somewhere. Kids. Doesn't she have 3 kids?
She says girls.
The girls.
But I could have sworn at some point there's a reference to how many children she had. I thought she had 3.
I think she was also pushing a double stroller, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yes.
I know she has more than one for sure.
Yeah.
So where are her other children? We just see Tatum.
Well, that might be something that they reveal in the movie, or we get introduced to in the movie, maybe.
Yeah, because they only like really gave Tatum any sort of spotlight or with the announcement or anything. But you're right, Gory. They definitely do. I'm fairly certain I remember her saying taking the girls or something.
Yeah. And she's got a double stroller. So I think there might be 2 that are younger than Tatum, maybe even twins.
That's what we thought. We thought that there were twins that were younger than Tatum. That would make sense.
Yeah, but I don't know. They're doing something very clever. A wrestling god is saying she has 3 kids.
Yeah.
Have we seen that canonically?
And they're not retconning anything. We still got Chad and Minnie, so it's not like you can say, well, those movies don't count, because obviously they do.
Yeah, they do. And real quick too, we got Marcus in the house. What's up, brother? Thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. Haven't watched the trailer yet. Just stop in and to show some love. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I will peep it out as soon as I am home and settled. All right, man, you got to check it out.
I shot him 6 times.
I shot him 6 times. Michael, go home.
Speaking of, not to get just a really quick side note, Knight, did you see what Marcus bought at Scarefest?
We're talking about our boy Loomis, right? Yes.
Did you see it?
Yes. Bro. He showed me the picture. I was like, dude, that is a grail item for sure. I'm so
he bought an autograph. It was like an autograph from
Donald Pleasance.
Donald Pleasance.
Yep.
That's like really he got an actual like framed, really nice frame set up autograph from Donald Pleasance. Oh my god. I had never seen his autograph before.
Me neither.
And it was a
legend.
Hollywood memorabilia, and it comes with like a certificate of authenticity and everything. Like,
wow.
It was crazy. But I'm just wondering, like, I know there's been mention of like girls versus just, taking
Well, if they're younger, she probably would send them off somewhere,
that
maybe
makes
to
sense.
the grandparents.
Maybe that's what the conversation is when she's saying, I want to be a fighter like you. Maybe she's saying, hey, you need to go with your sisters. I'm going to deal with this. And she's like, no, I want to be a fighter like you. I'm staying.
Right. Because Sydney would be the first person on the planet to say, kids, go. Get out of here. I'm not even going to take a chance. Do as I
Going to the Mackenzie's house down the road.
Can't go to the Mackenzie's house. I love you guys, man. Showing some love for the OG, almost 50 years. You gotta love it. Yes, but she would be the first one to say, kids, I'm not even gonna play for a second. Go, get out of here, get to safety. And that would make sense that Tatum would be, no, I don't want to just run. I want to be a fighter like you.
Yeah.
That's how you overcame this type of stuff when you were my age. I think.
Do you think they're going to? Do you think we're going to get a Mr. Prescott?
Wait a minute, what was that?
Who do you think the girls are with? Because they're not with Mark. Mark's with her. So do you think the girls are with her father? No, her dad died. They mentioned they mentioned that her dad died.
Cut. That was cut, so that's not canon.
Right.
In part 4, she mentions that her dad died.
Well, that was behind the scenes. They cut that. So canonically, he's not dead.
Right.
Well, maybe they are with Mr. Prescott then.
I'm thinking they might be with Mark's parents. If they
would make sense.
Could be, yeah.
A couple things. I saw Stella. I believe it was Stella saying that was it a double stroller or a jogging stroller? It could just be a jogging stroller. Either way, the timeline doesn't add up for Tatum to be in that stroller at that time.
Correct. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Tatum's a lot older.
So she would at the very least have to have 2.
Okay, so I'm team Daddy Dempsey. What if Tatum's not this Mark's kid and it's Daddy Dempsey's kid?
Well, I'll tell you I'll tell you one thing. That is one way where they could kind of keep the door open, like, and maybe they don't even necessarily say it. Or maybe they allude to it as a possibility, but it's never definitive, and that always keeps the door open for Patrick Dempsey, who wanted to do the film, but they had the fires and everything, and the schedules, the fires and his home and everything. So it wasn't that he didn't want to do 7. Okay,
I know he was excited about it. Originally, he was saying that.
Yeah, he was absolutely excited about it, and I saw him talking about it. But they had the fires and everything, so the schedules just didn't pan out. So
I think what could happen also is I don't think, first of all, Sydney Prescott, if she knows this stuff's going down, she's not at any time going to leave her daughter in a situation where her daughter could be kidnapped.
Correct.
I think Tatum probably goes off with the other 2, but then comes back on her own.
That could work.
To help Sydney. And that's why Sydney's like she's freaking out right here. Like, freaking, and obviously she would.
It's the same night as the final chase too, because like you said, she's wearing that red hoodie.
Yeah.
So I think that if I was a betting man, I'd say Tatum. She does force Tatum to go, but Tatum comes back on her own to help, and that's what puts Tatum in a situation where she could get kidnapped by Ghostface. And I think this is going to be immediately followed by Sydney going to her house looking for Tatum, or going to her house or something. And then that's where she's talking to Ghostface, and she says, like, don't touch or don't hurt my daughter or something.
Yep.
Because she's in her
not
house.
Daughters. Jen made a comment in the chat that there is a casting for 2 girls ages 8 and 10.
Yep. Yeah. So
and somebody else said, what if she sent the daughters to Sam and Tara?
Well, we know Sam and Tara.
I doubt it.
We know Sam and Tara are in Woodsburg, are in Pine Grove. So
they are.
Yeah, the bar they're in, that's in Pine Grove.
Well, from what I understand,
no. Sam and Tara.
From 6.
I'm sorry, I got Chad and Mindy mixed up.
Yeah, from what I heard, they are going to give some type of nod or explanation. Why Sam and Tara aren't there with Chad and Mindy. The core 4. Jen, thank you so much for that super chat too, by the way. And I think that they can do that just like they did it for Sydney and 6. Just a quick little comment saying, whatever.
Yeah,
maybe they're visiting. Maybe they're visiting their mom or something.
They can do it for them.
Yeah. Well, they should.
Yeah, I don't know. They're gonna have to do something. I'm gonna go back and rewatch it because I know somebody said they Googled it and it says she has 3 kids, but I don't know anywhere in the films has it established an actual number.
I don't think so either. I
can't think of it because the only thing I can think of is at the beginning of 5, but I've heard a lot that she has 3 kids, and I need to go back and look at that stroller again.
It looked like,
I
hey,
can't
I'll
remember.
look at it right now. I'm
I was about to say,
right now.
I felt like it was a double, but I could be wrong. I mean, I don't want to like hand you the Bible on this.
Yeah.
But I do think.
Okay, I'm looking at
a marathon.
I'm looking at the scene right now.
Yeah.
Sydney picks up the phone. I'm trying to look at the stroller specifically.
And I feel like Tatum is so much older than her sisters. Like I'm hoping she has a different dad.
Well, so if Tatum is in high school, which we know Tatum is at least old enough to drive,
she's got to be. And I mean, her friend is in the bar at the end. It could be an all ages like pub type situation, or it could be they ran in there to escape. But Mindy and Chad were sitting at what looked like the bar, like it was operational.
And the girl was like
they're
behind
at least sneak into a bar, is what I'm thinking.
So I'm going to say she's at least 16 or 17.
They've got to be at least high school.
I'm going to say Tatum is at least 16 because I'm pretty sure she's driving.
Yeah. I think they're older than that.
Okay.
I mean, if her friend's in a bar, they've got to be like maybe 17.
Well, here's the thing, though. The way that place is set up, you could probably be a server at because the bar is separated from
it could be a pub too. So like it could have a family restaurant area and then a bar, like, or even a place like Applebee's, like that kind of place.
Like I said, you have to go when you walk into the place. There's an open like greeting area. You have to go in through a separate door to get to the bar.
Yeah. I think you're right.
So I think she's probably high school, like 16, 17, working in the kitchen area, kitchen or restaurant area. And then when she's getting chased, she runs over to hide in the bar side.
Let me jump in real quick. I just watched 5. It looks like it could be a double stroller, but she says, I'm just getting a jog in real quick before I take the girls to school. So, I mean, look, first of all, that sentence alone makes sense that it would be, 2 girls in the same grade. It wouldn't make sense that there's one in the stroller. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Well, it could be. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that. Could be one young, one old, and it could be a jogging stroller. Because at this how many years ago? So the kid would only be in Tatum. Realistically, would probably only be in middle school at the most.
Okay, so I'm not sure where this is. So if I'm just putting it in Google, we can't always trust what Google AI comes up with.
Carrie also sent one too. Go ahead.
Ask Google. It says Sydney Prescott has 3 daughters whom she shares with her husband, but it says Mark and Kate. I don't think that's right. Unless this is a different Mark.
The eldest was born in 2008. The other 2 are a younger one born in 2015. And baby around 2019 to 2021.
Yeah.
Well, for whatever that might.
So it says in Scream 2022 that they established she's a mother of 3, but I don't remember exactly when that is.
She doesn't. It never says she has 3. She just says that's.
Did you see a baby in the stroller?
You don't see the baby. You just see her pushing it, and then when she picks up the phone, she kind of turns. You never see, at least from what I'm seeing right here, you never see like a side view.
Okay, so I think we can establish that she has 3 daughters because she's pushing a baby in a stroller. She's going to take the girls to school. That's implying not the baby. The baby's not old enough to go to school. So
that's a good
I think
point
that is confirmation that we've got at least 3 daughters.
You would think so, yeah. If you look at it that way, maybe, yeah. I think so. Yeah. Now that I'm trying to think my way through it. That could work. What do you?
So the question is,
if Tatum's sorry.
Oh, you're fine. The question is, does 4 establish anything about Sydney having kids? Because in order,
that's what I'm wondering. I'm on the same track as you. She would have to have been pregnant before Scream 4 in order for Tatum to be
she would already had to have a kid in Scream 4.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
So she could have been even just pregnant around Scream 4, like not known she was pregnant, or she's just not mentioning that she has a daughter. But Tatum would have been born not too long after Scream 4.
Right.
If not before.
Right. She could have been, yeah.
Okay, so if Tatum's 18, then she had to have been born a year after Scream 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Based on the casting call, they based on the casting call for Tatum, they were looking for a girl playing 17. So I think they're meaning for Tatum to be 17.
I also don't know if there's a time jump between the last one, because some people say this could take place like 2030 or something.
That would be
way ahead. Whoa.
Yeah, that would make Sydney 2030. That would make Sydney how old? In her 50s, right?
I'm just looking through things on Google.
Later than that. Wouldn't she be in her 60s?
She'd be 52. If it was 2030, she'd be 52.
Well, she was born, so in 1998, she was how old? 17?
She was 17 and 17.
So that means she was born 30 years. 71?
Something like that.
She was born, it was 70.
Well, I was 16 in 1996 when the movie came out.
What year were you?
All right. I was born in 81. Well, how old was I in 1996?
Okay, so she would have had to been born in 80. Because the movie's in 98, right?
So that'd be 50.
Okay, I was 15 in 1996.
Okay, so she'd been born in 79.
Yeah, so she'd have to be
79. Like so if this comes out in 2030,
that's just a theory I'm reading right now online, that it could be set ahead of time because they're trying to
say, that makes Sydney 51 or 52. That's
But in real life, Neve Campbell is, I think, 52. How old is?
Yeah. She's probably up there. Yeah,
she's 52 exactly.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, Brandon. Brandon's in the house too. Good to have you here, man.
We're doing so good with all the math, guys.
This is crazy, man.
I love how intense we're getting. You think you're gonna get brass tacks tonight? You're getting brass tacks now, Night.
I guess so, man.
You've got the crew right here.
We're getting ages and social security numbers. Real quick too, for you guys in the chat, make sure if you haven't subscribed to Gory B Movie and the Beard Entertainment, make sure you guys do that. We've had the links in the chat. Hopefully we can get the links in again. Obviously, if you're not subscribed here, this is the time to do it. Make sure you do it. We're going to be talking about this for a long time. All of us, the whole community, everybody, if they get a chance, they'll definitely get the chance to talk about it.
I have another theory.
What's that?
Don't think Sidney Prescott would willingly choose to have children. I think the two younger ones are with the new Mark. They're both named Mark, which is really confusing. So we'll just call it with Joel McHale. But if she had been around Scream 4, I am willing to bet she probably reconnected with either Mark or somebody. Like, I think that kid has a different dad, and I think it wasn't planned, which would mean she already have kids. But I can't see Sidney Prescott, especially around Scream 4 time, choosing to have a child, because I think she'd be too worried about her being in danger. It could also be like Jamie Lee Curtis, where the dad of that kid isn't important.
Right.
Like H2O.
Yeah. No, that's a good point.
So she had that moment with Dewey, remember?
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know how I feel about the theory. However, I will say, lending credit to it is the fact that you don't see a single scene between Tatum and Joel McHale in this trailer.
I don't think that's her dad.
But you also don't see any scene between Joel McHale and any of the kids. So I don't know. I feel like it's weird. Like I said, there has been no confirmation that there's 3 kids. Correct. It would seem likely that there is, unless, I don't know, how old you got to be to go to like school?
Wow. I don't even know what it is now.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, how old you got to be to go to like pre-K?
4,
you have
5?
to be. You can start school between 5 or 6.
Okay, and a 5-year-old.
My kid started at 6, so that's a little on the older age, but it's between 5 and 6. It depends on when you're born.
And maybe I want to keep in mind here, not to throw shade, but it is going to throw a little shade. This is radio silence, where they say where she says girls, and there's a timeline issue. we know with Scream 6, they don't think out all of the strategies before they put tape to or put actual tape. So it's very possible that it wasn't, I'm taking both the girls to school. It's very possible Tatum's going to school. This one's going to daycare. It's very possible.
That's true too.
That's true.
Because, like I said, all you got to look at for example of that is look at what is the Richie's last name? What is his dad's last name? What's the real last name of his brother and his sister? There was 3 different last names. None of them really made sense. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good point.
That's if it was Kevin Williamson writing that, I would take it as gospel. But being that was writing from Radio Silence, I think there's likely going to be some confusion there.
I would love to think, though, to your point, I would love to think, though, that Kevin kind of did a little bit of checking up on stuff and cleanup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's directing it.
Wes always did that.
Here's something. What if it's the other daughter that gets kidnapped? What if it's not Tatum that gets kidnapped?
Ooh.
We're assuming it's Tatum. We know she's got at least girls.
Right.
So what if
at
we
least
don't
2?
see the other, from this trailer, we're assuming Tatum's going to be the one who gets kidnapped. What if it's not Tatum?
That's a good point. That is a good point.
I also kind of like when she's out there saying, "Where's my daughter?" I mean, because people like the new Nightmare reference. It reminds me a lot of Nancy going, "Where's my son?"
That's a good point. New Nightmare.
So it's like
Carrie says she wouldn't hate it if Tatum was Dewey's daughter. It would explain the name.
Dewey was a brother to I know Dewey had a crush on her, but Dewey very quickly developed into the brother.
I agree, but they have a weird moment in Scream 4.
In 4. I tell you what,
and that would be when she was conceived.
Right. And let me just say something too, man. That moment, it was both of them. I mean, Sydney gave Dewey a look, and Dewey was the one that kind of after the moment was there, and I think he realized, he kind of turned away, because obviously he was still with Gail. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we're gonna possibly put into canon that Sydney Prescott, the heroine we want to cheer for, cheated on her husband with a married man.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
They were getting divorced around that time, not too long after they got divorced. So you could even say it happened after or something.
That's true.
I don't think so. I'm just throwing it out there because I'm throwing everything at the wall and just seeing what sticks. I really don't think so.
Yeah.
I think at that point so we already know in 4 she's with Mark. So we can assume it's this Mark.
Yes.
And if that's the case, that's around the time Tatum was born or conceived.
You think it's this Mark though?
Yeah,
I don't. Because what about Mark Kincaid from 3?
I don't think she's going from Mark to Mark. I don't think.
I mean, honey, I have dated 6 Matts.
I gotta
have a friend.
I gotta admit, it can't happen, man. It's happened to me before.
Look at Ron Swanson and Parks and Rec. I swear,
I'm not saying it's impossible.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying it's terrible writing.
Well,
but I think originally was supposed to be Mark
was Kevin Williams.
Right. Yeah.
So it would. Why would you make the new guy named Mark?
Well,
if you didn't want it to be a different person.
Well, maybe they figured because again, Patrick was supposed to be in it. And so maybe once they realized that he wasn't going to be in it, they thought to themselves, okay, we still want to try to leave the door open, and still make it canon to 4 and all that type of stuff. So I don't know. Maybe they just figured, hey, let's just keep the door open and keep this new, the new person in place of Patrick, just name him Mark as well.
Well, what I'm saying
there's definitely 2 characters named Mark. I mean, we can't
there is,
that.
And I'm not saying it's impossible she dates Mark and then marries another Mark, because that's very clearly what happens. What I'm saying is, I think Kevin Williamson, since he wrote part 4, she never says Mark Kincaid. How's Mark Kincaid? She says, how's Mark? Or I think Dewey says, how's Mark?
Yes.
I think it's more likely that Kevin Williamson makes Mark from 4 the current Mark, rather than.
Bro, nobody's married to Joel McHale that long. Have you seen Community? You don't know women.
Long enough to have kids with him and still be with him.
I
Look, I
feel
mean,
like he's replacement Mark. I feel like he's a band-aid on the wounds left behind
yeah.
Daddy Dempsey.
No, I agree with that, but I could see it that the the Mark from 4, they could just obviously, look at it and say, okay, it's Joel, but the door could still be open for Patrick. You know
That's
what
what
I
I
mean?
want.
I'm not saying that's closed for Patrick. I'm
Right.
saying I don't think it's, and I could be completely wrong. I think it's terrible writing if they say, "Oh yes, your father is Mark, but he's the previous Mark. I'm married to the new Mark, who is the father of your brothers and sisters." Especially when
is Dewey. He's the trauma bond child.
Honestly, I like that one less. I would rather go with the
I'm
terrible
ruffling
writing.
that beard today.
Hey, look, Stella said poor Joel McHale getting all this unnecessary hate.
I love Joel McHale. Honestly,
I do
I'll
too.
take Joel McHale over Patrick Dempsey any day. I
Yeah.
actually will.
New
Because
train, Julie, you're killing me.
Oh no! Get out of here, Julie.
Carrie and Julie, we got the do train.
Oh my god!
I'm doing it.
I'm not buying a ticket to that one, but I
I'm
don't know.
doing it.
I feel
All right,
like
well, look,
I'm gonna conduct the do train.
The retcon is going to be that it was in 4. They were referring to this Mark, not the previous Mark.
Yeah. No, I think I could see that. I think I could see that. But let me ask you guys this. So look at Gory.
Causing trouble.
Oh, I love David
chaos
Arquette
monkey.
too. David Arquette is amazing. Seriously,
him.
when I met him, I was totally so impressed with how gracious and cool he was. But all right, so look, guys, as we start to, because I'm supposed to be at work. So look,
I'm so sorry.
No, I did this on purpose because I knew I had to watch it, and I said to myself, I got to watch it live. And I saw you jump in the chat, and I was like, "Hey, you want to come on?" And obviously, Eric messaged me. I was like, "Yeah, baby, let's go old school, baby. I love it." So, let's do final thoughts on the trailer. And I also want to ask, because obviously David Arquette is back. We know Scott Foley is back, and I want to know what you guys think of that, how it's going to be portrayed in the film, your own thoughts. I know we've all talked about it, but since we're here together, let's talk specifically about that. Gory, let's start with you. Trailer thoughts and thoughts on Dewey and Scott Foley.
I think that is them using the voice changer a la Scream 3 to mess with them, because I don't think even if Dewey was actually in it that he would say anything like that. It's just the tone of his voice too. It's not Dewey, it's mean. And Dewey's not mean. He doesn't have a mean bone in his body. And I think Roman is to mess with Sydney because, again, there's that family connection. This one's going to be a lot about family. It's about her and her daughter. We're going to come back to that. Her only previous family are her parents and her brother, and she did love him in their own weird way. So I definitely think that they're messing with her. But I think it's like Eric said, the twist is going to be, no, Stu Mockery is alive. And he's going to be at the end. That is not a voice changer.
Absolutely. Eric, how about you? Final thoughts.
I love the trailer. I love the fact that at first appearance, you think they might give a lot away, but once we got further and discussed it more, we realized there's a lot of new characters and a lot of potentially older characters that we haven't even seen in the trailer. So that gives me hope for that. In terms of Dewey and Roman or Scott Foley, I think Dewey is going to be voice only. I don't think we're seeing Dewey. I know we're going to see Scott Foley in a Ghostface costume. I know we'll see it
as a flashback.
Yeah. I mean, he's dead. I don't think. Let me rephrase. I don't think Scott Foley is coming back to life in this. I know we will see Scott Foley in a Ghostface costume.
Wouldn't that just rock? That would just be so cool, man. I mean, it would definitely give some validation too for Scream 3.
I think it's at the end too, because that's going to set us up for Scream 8. Because now we know and also I think this is the first one where a Ghostface is going to get away. I don't think Stu's going to die in this. He's going to be revealed at the very end. He is going to get away, and now everyone's on fire for Scream 8.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you don't lead into the next film killing off your moneymaker. Okay, there's a reason that Matthew has a legion of fans. It's like a real life cult. He's going to be revealed at the end, is what I'm thinking, and he is going to get away, which will be look, they've thought about doing that 1,000 times in this franchise. This will be the first time Ghostface is going to get away, and it's going to lead right into 8. They greenlit 8 so quick, and I think it's because they know that this story is going to work so well that it's going to set everybody up to say, we've got to see 8. We've got to see 8. And a studio is all about money. Right? At the end of the day, it's about money. And I think they know that this movie is so strong enough, and that the ending is literally going to, people are already going to hand their money over for 8. They're already going to be like, yep, I'm already there for 8.
I'm already going to be down in Atlanta for the filming of 8 too.
Oh, wow.
There you go, man.
They're starting to film it next year, and I'm already going to be down there because I know where Pine Grove is. I know where they film.
The chat's making a good point. This is something I considered before too, that Roman could appear in like a flashback, like particularly if they de-aged him or something.
Oh, absolutely.
Showing him planning the Maureen Prescott death, which again, if we want to go back to the beginning and see why Leslie Mocker might be incentivized to go after Sydney in particular, you'd go back to the beginning with Roman talking to Billy and Stu.
Yeah. And I definitely think that would make so much sense, having a flashback to Maureen. I mean, that ties it all together. You know what I'm saying?
I hope we don't get a Maureen flashback.
You don't think so? You don't want one?
No.
Then why? Well, what are we gonna have Scott do?
I think, and it might be, I can't talk too much about it because I've seen behind stuff.
Okay. All right.
So I can't say too much. I will say, not getting into anything spoiler, I don't want to see what happened to Maureen. It was terrible.
Yes.
It was like, I don't want to see her
I
death.
don't know if I want to see her death because we've seen the aftermath of it in Scream 3. I'm just saying when he initially approaches Billy and Stu.
Yeah,
that's what I want to see.
About. That's what I'm talking about.
The stranger comes up to them. He sees an angry teenage boy, angry that his dad is having an affair, and he's incentivizing them to murder. We don't see the murder. And I don't know if we even need to see Maureen, except for maybe from a distance going into a hotel room with Billy's dad.
So I don't even want to see that. You know what I want to see?
What's that?
I want to see there, and it's a like lifelong or Scream long debate. 2 times at 2 points in the original Scream, there is a ghost face out in public that makes no sense for it to be Billy or Stu.
That's true.
That's true.
I also, if there's a flashback,
to be Roman.
Okay.
I agree with that. I know
what
you're talking about. There's certain parts in Scream 1 where it cannot be Billy or Stu. Here's the other thing. Based on his panel thing where he was calling him and Billy the first husbands of horror, I would love some confirmation that Stu was actually in love with Billy. Maybe it wasn't reciprocated, but I would love some confirmation on that. It would explain so much. Casey was his ex-girlfriend. He killed her. He killed Tatum. Like, he loves killing them girlfriends. And it would make a lot of sense if he was dealing with a lot of like feelings for Billy.
I maintain that Roman helped Stu survive.
That's good too.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Wild out there theory, but I maintain that's one of the ways he survived. And so there's the convenience store thing where, Tatum and Sydney are, they're talking about how Billy and how she says, she's sexually anorexic and stuff like that. And then they close the freezer door and you see a ghost face just running around the store in broad daylight. Wouldn't make sense if that was Billy or Stu, because if they got caught,
exactly,
they're directly tied to the victim. If it's Roman, no one freaking knows him.
Nobody knows him. And also it would make sense because getting into the whole movie space, this could be something that he had a tinkering of and some love for and so forth. So it definitely could make sense that he would help Stu after the events of the first film.
And I've told you my Billy theory before, right? So I don't actually think Billy wanting to have sex with Sydney so bad had anything to do with attraction to her. He's a movie fanatic. He's a horror movie fanatic. And particularly the movies he would have grown up on from the 70s and 80s, he firmly believes, he says it at the end, that if you have sex, you gotta die. You cannot be the final girl if you're not a virgin. So he wants to have sex with her because then he knows she will die. That's the rules of the movie. It's to disempower her because he knows she is the only one with the potential to be a final girl. So if she's a virgin, she will kill him. But if they have sex, he has a chance of getting away.
I agree with that.
I think sorry. Going back to your original question, I think Dewey will be voice only. I think we'll see Roman on screen in a Ghostface costume. I think Stu will be revealed as and you know what? Here's the thing. AI could be involved. Like we could see Dewey on screen.
We could, through the deep fake.
Like they could film some of the murders and like use generative AI to make it look like Dewey committed it, or make it look like Roman, or make it look like Stu. Like I think the twist, the only possible misdirection they could give us now is because we know those characters are dead. Like positively know they're dead. Is to have the one that could still be alive. We think that's also just going along the same line. It's just AI. It's just computer generated. He's really alive. I can't see any other twist that they could give us.
Right.
And at this point, I love Scream so much. It's my favorite franchise. But I swear, if you give me Leslie Mocker, I'm avenging my brother's death, or I'm avenging my son's death. Two Ghostfaces before him have avenged their son's death.
Right.
And it's like, come on, be original. Come on.
Well,
don't bring me Kevin Smith.
That's why I think we're going to have Leslie avenging her kid's death, and it's going to look like it's all cut and dry. And then we're going to get the Stu reveal. And that's
because it has to be a big reveal. It has to. And you can't really get that type of a pop from a Ghostface that is new, that we don't know who they are, or from the brand new cast. None of that would pop big enough, in my opinion. With the Scream community, and they pay attention to what we're doing, guys, on Instagram, on X, on YouTube. They pay attention, and I just think that they understand the assignment, and the only thing that is gonna make it work is to have that type of big reveal.
And I think Anna Camp is going to play Leslie Mocker.
I think so too.
I'm not sure I don't think she's going to play Leslie Mocker. I don't know who will play her, but I don't know. I don't think, because from what I understand, Anna Camp is Sydney's neighbor.
But she could still be revealed. I mean, look at Billy's mom in part 2.
Right.
We thought she was a reporter.
Yeah, but
so it makes total sense that she would.
No, Sydney didn't think she was a reporter. She purposely didn't meet Sydney until the end, because Sydney immediately recognized her. Sydney would have grown up with Leslie Mocker at some point. So I don't think Sydney's living next door to Leslie Mocker and not knowing it. Especially, she's got cameras. She's the type who's going to look into a neighborhood and look who's on the registry before she buys a house.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I could be wrong. I just feel like Sydney. I'm putting Sydney on like a smarter pedestal than that.
Yeah. That makes sense. I could be wrong though.
She could be Leslie Mocker. I don't think Leslie Mocker is going to have a huge role to play in the movie. I don't. Everyone jumped on the Leslie Mocker train, and I never got on it. And it's partly because, like I said, I'm a little tired of seeing relatives of a previous Ghostface have a major antagonist role in the next movie.
Yeah.
Because ever since 4, 5, and 6, it's all that. It's relative of a previous survivor or Ghostface wanting some sort of revenge or fame.
And I agree with that. I mean, they definitely need to start kind of going into something that's more fresh. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. So I agree with you. We got to get away from the relatives at some point. So, wow. My last take on this as well, guys. I mean, the trailer I think is fantastic. I'm going to watch it several more times before going on live tonight at 7. And, I really think I agree with you guys. I think Dewey is going to be voice. But we could see, and this is something that we've talked about for a long time too. I do think if we're going to use the whole deep fake technology and all that, I think that's, a way that they would actually show Dewey. I think they're going to have the flashback with Scott Foley. Eric, I'm on board with you, man. I not only would love to see him in the Ghostface costume, but I think we'll have it. I think we will have it, and I think it'll be really cool.
I feel like we're gonna get a female Ghostface in this too. I don't know if it's gonna be Leslie, but I do think one of the Ghostfaces is gonna be a woman.
I'm just saying, you had little McKenna Grace wearing that blue plaid.
Yeah, yep. The blue, the skirt this time, not a shirt, but a skirt.
There was so much criticism about Amber Freeman, how she couldn't possibly be the Ghostface. I think they listened, and I do think that a woman, may not be the actual actor or actress, whatever, is under that Ghostface costume in certain scenes.
Yeah, the shoulders, you were spot on, Gory, when you pointed that out. Those shoulders are very narrow.
Very narrow.
So that would either be like a very young like guy, or I feel like once you get to high school age,
your shoulders aren't like that. Yeah, absolutely.
And whoever she was putting some power behind that knife to get into the wall.
Yep. Yep.
So I'm excited. Oh man, I'm so pumped for this. Can it be February already?
Right?
I know, right? How are we gonna get through the next few months?
Well, you know how we're gonna get through it. You guys are gonna be doing some amazing content, and all of our buddies. Fate Decided. I know Jake has a video up, so you guys make sure you check out our brother Jake and what he's doing tonight. We'll be back on live with you guys to continue talking about all of these theories, everything we've got. I'm going to have the images enhanced and ready to rock. We might even play the trailer again because obviously Jake saw it, Fate saw it alone, I saw it with you guys. We're probably going to play it again just to kind of let us have it together. But I'm so excited. This is awesome. What a morning.
Yes. Great way to wake up.
And the Stranger Things 5 trailer came out too.
Yeah, so, I'm gonna be checking that out afterwards, because as soon as I saw my notifications, first thing I saw was Scream. I was like, is it real? Is it real? And then I saw Stranger Things come up. I was like, oh man.
I do want to ask a question really quick. Sorry, someone else pointed this out. So they said this was a teaser, but this said official trailer, didn't it?
Yeah, this is a full trailer.
Official.
That's not a teaser.
This isn't a teaser. This is an official trailer, and I do think we'll get at least one more.
I don't know if I want to watch another trailer after this, because I think they should be just enough. I think I'm already interested. I know I want to see it, so I don't know if I'm going to.
Right?
6 was terrible with their
oh my God.
They showed too much. Scream 5 definitely showed too much. I remember when we saw that, and it's like, no, it's too much.
Man, they gave away everything, bro. I could not believe it.
Are you guys gonna watch the next trailer when it comes out?
I'm gonna watch them all.
I probably will. Let's be honest.
I mean, just to be honest, I've got to watch it at this point. And just
for content purposes, for your job, like.
Yeah.
So
I might have you guys screen it for me first.
Definitely. We could definitely do that, because like I said, man, you just gotta hope and pray that they've learned, from their mistakes, because like so many people were livid. So yeah. All right, guys.
They full on showed a Ghostface getting killed for Scream 5 in the trailer.
Yes. It was ridiculous. It was absolutely friggin' ridiculous. For you guys in the chat, just one more time to say, if you guys haven't subscribed to the Bearded Entertainment or Gory B Movie, make sure you guys do that. We just had the links pop up again. Val and Julie and Erica and Carrie, everyone else that's been helping out with that. Thank you so much for putting those links in there. We really appreciate that. Obviously, if you are not subscribed to the Night Watch Zone, this is the time to do it. I know we've had like a bunch of people coming in. We've been talking for over 2 hours.
Oh, can I promote something really quick?
Sure, absolutely.
Danny is getting ready to do a premiere of a video on his channel at 10 on Horror Addicts, if you guys want to check that out.
Ooh, do you have the link? You could put the link in the chat.
I could.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Just at Horror Addicts TV, but I'm gonna go get the exact link too.
Yeah. We got a moment. And Erickson, Ghostface from the side. Tatum and Sydney were on. You can
Ghostface said in the chat that he thinks the crawl space scene that it's made of plywood, and I was saying from the side they're on, you can see like the walls made of wood slabs.
Yeah, it looked like wood. Yeah, it did.
I mean, I wasn't ready for this trailer at all today. Like I said, I thought this was going to premiere premiere behind or in front of a new movie.
Yeah, well, we thought Running Man, but then
That's
when we
what
had
Jake said. Yeah.
Yeah, we have been talking about that, and it's funny because we all said that this has to happen in November. We really thought that. So here we are, right before Halloween. I think it's apropos, and I thought that it would be like an afternoon drop for some reason. I don't know why, but it just came to my mind afternoon, because when we heard that it might come out on Thursday, I was like, okay, well, this could be the afternoon. But yeah, right in the morning. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
Are you excited for the Running Man remake?
I am, because it's looks like it's closer to the book, and it's Edgar Wright.
So it looks like it's very close to the book. I hate the ending of the book.
I haven't finished reading it yet. We're reading it for my book club, the Strange and Unusual book club. So I haven't finished it yet, but just reading it, I'm like, oh my goodness, and I love the Schwarzenegger one, but I think it's great that we're getting at an adaptation that's giving us something different.
Well, if it's anywhere as near as cool as The Long Walk was, then we got a home run.
I love The Long Walk.
So like I like the book for the most part, but then it kind of when I got to the ending, I was like, wait, so that's it?
Yeah.
And it just seemed very like I didn't like it, and I feel like the movie, they're going to try to set it up for a happy ending. Happier as can be, I guess.
King doesn't really do that much.
That's a good point.
Well, I mean, I'm talking like the Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like they changed that to. I mean, they changed a lot about that, but like it has as happy as ending as could be.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to do something like that. I think they're going to stick really close from what I've seen of the trailer, and I just reread the book a couple weeks ago. It is very close, but.
And we covered The Long Walk on my book club. I just posted the link in the chat if you guys want to check it out. We were really thorough with that. And then today I'm going to be putting the next podcast episode up, which is the book versus movie. But we're also doing The Exorcist, and we've got The Running Man coming up. So if you want like an in-depth like book versus movie or an analysis on the book, Kayla and I have got you covered.
Awesome. Very, very cool. All right. Well, we got the link.
Sorry for all the self-promotion. Like, what the heck?
No, absolutely. Hey, listen, as far as I'm concerned, when you guys are hanging out here, that's what we're going to do. We want to help support each other and make the community stronger. And there's a lot of people that might be new to all of us. So it works out good, Okay. Well, guys in the chat, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We still got a ton of people here. But I'm going to be honest, guys, I got to be at work. So as much as I want to keep theorizing, because I love doing that, we'll be back later on tonight on the Kill Zone at 7 o'clock. Me and Jake, I'm changing up the stream as we speak. So make sure that you guys come and join us. We're going to be rocking and rolling, talking about this trailer, images and everything. So we will catch y'all later. And if you're watching this, if you're listening to this, you are the Night Watch. Peace.